How we feeling? How we feeling? My forehead is looking abnormally large today. That means it's gonna be a great day, man. We got a little football coming up, man. Little bit of football. We've been waiting a long time, man. We've been waiting a long time. But here we are. How are we feeling? Y'all know I gotta start a poll. Who you got? Let me know who you got. We're gonna talk about a few things today. It's mostly gonna just be the game reaction though. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I do want to start. What's going on, Nisa? What's going on, Andrew? I know Andrew was in here before. Y'all got CU or y'all got GT? Now again, I probably know who y'all going for. I get it. No big dealio there. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about obviously Georgia Tech versus Colorado. That's why we're here. We're going to talk about the official depth chart for Colorado. CCCC. Thank you for saying I'm funny. I appreciate it. What's it called? So, boom. So, we're going to go over the roster. Obviously, react to the whoa. Oh, no. Hold up. Oh wow! I saved my. I can't believe it. Y'all have no idea what just happened, but I just saved my. Hey, let's not use Twitter today. I'm not even gonna say what just happened. I was like one of my biggest fears of using Twitter, so we will not be using Twitter anymore. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? I am getting it set up so of course y'all can listen to the radio. What's it called? While everything is cooking. Make sure it actually. I
thought it was safe.
Okay, cool. If that happens, boom. So obviously, just so y'all know, I cannot stream the game. I will not be streaming the game. What I will be doing is live commentating over the game. I'll have scores. We'll have tweets. You know, when things get updates, we'll do all that fun stuff. This is just a watch party, son. I'm not trying to have my channel thrown off into the abyss. But what I want to do really quick, because we do need to go over this roster, because this roster is very interesting. There's some interesting names starting in some places, but where we need to start with is Mr. Shiloh Sanders. All right. So let me answer in what's going on. Haynes King from GT is a decent quarterback. Hey, Haynes King's a dog now. He's a dog. He can run the ball. This Georgia Tech team is going to run the ball. So let's get this out of the way right now. Shiloh Sanders, as we all know, waived by the Buccaneers. His dad has talked about it. Some people say that Shador tweeted about it. I mean, he always talks about thanking God, but it had came on the same day Shiloh Sanders released this YouTube video. Now, if you've been watching this channel, you know, and you know, I'm gonna take my time with this because this is something that we've been documenting for a while on this channel. We've been documenting this since Shiloh was releasing videos about his 40-yard in February, right? He had the people from the combine come out there, right? So this has been a long, agonizing process to see it. And something, I'm not sure, this is probably a quote someone else said, you know, and it just comes up to my head, but like I want it to be known before we even get to this, because clearly Shiloh Sanders made some bad decisions, right? We can get over that, but forget all of that, you know what I'm saying? What I want to focus on is, look, sometimes you work really hard, you put everything into it, you put a lot of pain into something, and it don't work. That's life. You can put a lot of work into it. You can put a lot of grind into it. You can put the right work into it. But what are you willing to learn from it? What are you going to do with it? Is Shiloh Sanders going to hang his head after putting all that work in, right? After becoming a staple in the Tampa Bay community, right? Now after people are going to be dragging his name through the mud, dragging his brother's name through the mud, you know, depending on how the Georgia Tech, I'm recording this before the game, Georgia Tech, Colorado game goes, that'll be another excuse for them to drag the Sanders name through the mud. So what is Shiloh going to do about it? How is he going to respond to it? Well, here he is. He seemingly is going to be facing it head on. So let's hear what his words have to say. We'll add a little context to it. Remember what Deion said, you know, check on that, and then, you know, really see how we feel about this whole situation. So let's hear it, Shiloh.
What's going on with y'all, man? I ain't been posting in a long time.
Living
I've been
life,
focusing on football. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
Matter of fact, hold up. Before we even do anything, I always do this.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm
If you
locked in
are
on football, I
watching
don't
me,
really be on social media and stuff.
I don't care if you subscribe to me, but you better, if you watching this video, you better be subscribed to Shiloh. Now, this isn't my account. I'm already subscribed to Shiloh. My thing's not signed. I don't know why it's taking me this, and I didn't mean to blind you, but make sure y'all follow Shiloh Sanders. But continue, Shiloh. I'm sorry.
And when I'm locked in on football, I don't really be on social media and stuff. But as you can see by the title of this video, I got waived by the Buccaneers. First and foremost, I just want to say I believe in God, and I know God always got a plan for me. He always had, and you know, regardless of anything that's ever happened to me, I've always came out on top. I've always came out winning, you know, and I feel like this is just part of my story, you know, to grow and do bigger and better things, whether it's finding another team, whether it's, you know, getting another opportunity in the NFL. It is what it is. You know, I truly believe God, and I don't question anything, and I believe everything happens for a reason. But, you know, my time being up here with the Buccaneers has been nothing but great. You know, just the city, my teammates, my coaches, everybody's always poured in love and support towards me, and I'll forever be grateful for that. And I truly just want to say I appreciate everyone for everything. I've had the best time up here in Tampa, but
And I want to add some, you know, context, because obviously we've been going over it, right? Words from Anton Winfield Jr. This was like, what is it, like the week of him getting to rookie training camp. These are the things that veteran defensive backs were saying, right?
He plays hard. He works hard. You know, he really wants to learn, and he just wants to improve his game. And so that's something that you admire from somebody coming in who wants to learn and actually play this game.
Well, and plus, I mean, you can relate to him in the sense that, you know, you're coming in and you have a famous last name. Like, there's a lot of expectations that come with that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he understands, and I'm sure he grew up with it. same with myself. But he's a great kid. He works tremendously hard, and, you know, can't say enough about him.
So remember, this was, you know, right after OTAs, rookie camps, things of that nature. So, you know, he was already getting praise from that. And then, of course, there was a video. We're probably not going to go again over every video, but of course, the video where Todd Bowles was speaking about, hey, how loud Shiloh is. He's yelling out commands. He's really doing a lot to, you know, stand out. Remember, you know, of course, hey, I'm the snack guy. I'm trying to get with the vets. So he put a lot of time. He put a lot of time before camp, right? He put a lot of time rookie mini camp. He put a lot of time interpersonally. And like I said, man, like it cannot be overstated how much Tampa Bay loves Shiloh. Forget y'all can say what y'all want about hype and this and last names and Nepo, man. It was genuine happy. Look at this, dog. This is what Shiloh Sanders.
I told you we stole it. We stole it, baby. We stole it.
Yeah, man. So this means something to people, right? This isn't just some defensive back. This isn't just some fifth or undrafted free agent. I want y'all to know that a lot of people, this is the link to one of their childhood heroes, a person that they grew up watching, someone who a lot of people consider to be one of the best, if not the best defensive player, if not one of the best NFL players of all time, gold jacket wearer, right? So these links and lineages, when people ask me, why are people everybody just is so crazy, such a big fan about, everybody likes Sanders so much. Yeah, dog, it's Deion Sanders' son. They're a football royalty, whether you like it or not. Whether Shador becomes the starting quarterback somewhere, whether Shiloh plays another down of football, that name means something, right? And I think that what we're gonna see, and what I would love to see, we're gonna let him finish, is in the same way that Bucky did, right? That it doesn't just end here. It doesn't end by, hey, I have to carry the burdens of my father. I have to be an elite football player, right? Bucky, I believe, played wide receiver, defensive back, right? Similar to Deion. And you see what I want y'all, and you know, if I said this 3 years ago, you'd probably be like, oh, you're glazing, you're whatever. But I can say this confidently. We're sitting here now. Bucky has changed the landscape of how college sports do media. Like, I want that to be known. He has completely changed the access, the podcast, all of that. It started with Well Off Media. I want y'all to make sure. So Like I said in the last video when he initially got waived, right? I'm not worried about Shiloh Sanders. I think Shiloh Sanders has a lot of things to offer. I think that he has so much to offer because you could see the way the people. This was no, again, why is an undrafted free agent getting all this attention? Y'all know why it is. Continue, Shiloh. Go ahead.
You know, everything just happens for a reason, and it is what it is. So I've been talking to my agent, and we're waiting on the next opportunity. If that's an NFL, cool. But God's blessed me with a lot of talents to do other things other than play football, you know. And I feel like in every athlete's life, it becomes a point to where the game ends for you. And I'm not saying that's what it is now.
I'm just saying it's over yet.
Mentally, I'm good because I know that I got a lot of talents and I've been blessed. And basically every athlete comes to this point to where you find yourself without the game of football, and then you thinking about what can you do next, what now. And you know, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and just my support system. I've been cool, I've been good. The NFL is just, I mean, they call it not for long league. Nothing's ever certain. Even if you make the team, it's not certain. So you always want to not really have a backup plan, but you always want to have other interests that you're interested in. You know, I've always done that my whole life, playing football.
And again, and by the way, if you wonder why I pause it so much, it's because fair use. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making a video out of this. I can't just sit here quietly react to somebody's video. Go watch his video if you want to, if you don't want context added. Last video I said, hey, you know, Shiloh Sanders. First off, I wrongly said he was a fraternity. He was not a fraternity at Jackson State. He just has some nasty dance, but that boy bit. You feel me? I can't do it. I'm just embarrassed myself. But so that, and of course Jackson State really meant a lot to him. He got his degree at Jackson State and then got his master's, I believe, in leadership at Colorado. So let me put some more respect on Shiloh Sanders' name because you know, that just that alone. Hey, not many people have degrees, not many people have masters with their degrees. He gonna be all right. And like I said, and another thing, last video I said I made a reference like, hey, even if Shiloh Sanders were to, you know, start, you know, like I have a regular office job, it wouldn't be a problem. And somebody in my comments was like, how dare you belittle Shiloh Sanders by office job? That's not what I was saying. I wasn't saying that at all. I was just saying that that's how smooth Shiloh Sanders is, that he could y'all know definitions, words got meanings, right? He could work in an office job and be completely fine and don't want to have to worry about anything else in the rest of his life if he wanted to, right? Because all glory to God, that last name we just talked about, it comes with its blessings and its curses, right? So with that being said, I just want to, you know, put that respect on his name. Understand that Shiloh Sanders is not just, you know, I'm just dancing, or I did, you know, some acting in BMF. Nah, I'm also, if I want to get a real big boy job and I want to climb up these corporate ladders too, because, you know, let's forget about, since his office jobs are so bad. Why is office jobs so bad? You know, did y'all know y'all get money in office jobs? Did y'all know that? Y'all know that's what $100K a year job is. Anyway, Shiloh Sanders is gonna be just okay. Let's let him finish up this video because I'm supposed to be watching the Georgia Tech game,
Music,
man.
acting, modeling. I'm well versed, and my parents made sure of that. So, you know, I've been prepared for anything to happen because you never know what could happen. But I truly believe God got a big plan for me, and I'm grateful to bring y'all along with me and keep y'all updated on everything. You know, I've been seeing y'all's comments, y'all's DMs. I appreciate all the love and support, but I wanted to make this video today to make sure y'all know that I'm straight, everything great, and I just want to say thank you to everybody. Especially thank you to the Buccaneers for even giving me this opportunity. Y'all seen how the draft was. Y'all know I'm lucky to even get a shot. You know, seeing how Shador went, I knew what was going to happen to me going undrafted. So to spend this time with the Buccaneers, to be able to learn from all the great coaches we have up there, and just being in a great building with some great players, it was a great experience for me, and I'm forever grateful for that. And I just want to make this video to let y'all know everything's great, and I'm just staying in shape, staying ready for the next opportunity, and we'll be ready for anything. I appreciate y'all.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will let y'all know, to the people watching this live, the Buffaloes are running out on the field right now, so don't worry, I'm still reacting to the game. But to end off, what he just said, right? I want to speak on that because, Coach Prime just said this, was it a day or two ago, right?
Graham again, nice to see you. Hey, just got to talk to you about, NFL is a tough business. Shiloh had, some bad news. Just have you talked to him, and how are his spirits?
Most definitely. He's my son. I'm proud of my kids, all of them. And I prepared my kids for any and everything that could possibly happen in life and in sports. That's part of fathering. That's part of parenting. That's part of having a relationship. So he is mentally where he needs to be, physically where he needs to be. We're praying that he gets another opportunity to go with a team. But if he doesn't, the plans have already been put forward to what he's going to do next. So Shiloh is a man of many talents. I don't know if you guys know, he's a man of many talents, and he's going to be straight. All the Sanders are going to be straight, with or without football. You better believe that. You better believe that. I take care of mine. I've always have.
So when he said that, obviously a lot of people were, joking about it, saying this and that. What does that really mean? What does it mean to, have many talents? Like I said, the man's got degrees. The man can act. The man's in fashion. The man is a man of many talents. And NFL Rumors tweeted this out. Shiloh Sanders reportedly wants to play for the Browns. I don't think this is real. I think this is just a weird rumor. But I do want to make sure we all know, Shiloh Sanders' NFL career is far from over. But his life is long, 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 and I only see positive things in it. So y'all let me know down below how you feel in the comments about this whole situation. What do you think Shiloh's going to end up next? Maybe has a star on the side of his helmet. It's turmoil over there. I mean, he got some history over there. Maybe he pokes Jerry Jones and gets him going. But y'all let me know. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't. Subscribe if you like football content of all shapes, sizes, forms, and fashions. Continue to be great. We'll see you next time at peace. Hold up. Everybody hold up. All right, it's football time, you guys. It is football time. Rain has stopped for kickoff. Get all of this NFL out my face, dog. Nobody wants to see it, right? Nobody wants to see it. The Buffaloes are out, ready to go. Here we go. Is my camera? My camera's tripping a little bit. My camera's coming in and it's coming out. So, here we are. Georgia Tech versus Colorado. Matt B. Great wants these boys humble. They think that the Colorado Buffaloes will be humble. That's what everybody wants to see. Deion Sanders, Coach Prime returning, obviously from an awful diagnosis, but an even better triumph of beating said diagnosis. What does this new look Colorado Buffalo team have? We're going to go through the roster real quick, but we've been documenting this team in the offseason. We've seen some of the freshman acquisitions. We've seen some of the big top tier transfers. Now, are those transfers starting? Are those impact freshmen really impact freshmen? We're going to see it right now looking at Colorado's roster. Now, for Georgia Tech, we don't really got to look at their roster. I mean, they are returning a lot of talent. Obviously, Mr. Haynes King, Jamal Haynes. They've got a talented wide receiver core. They do have a standout FIU transfer wide receiver that you need to be looking out for. He's a dog. He's a problem, right? So this is not going to be an easy task for Colorado. But I also think that some people think that this is 2023 Colorado. As y'all can see, if y'all can look at them weights and sizes, do y'all see them weights and sizes? Let me scoot me over here. Let me scoot me right over here. You feel me? Let's talk about it. Let's really have a conversation, right? So as we started off on the defensive side, you got Keaton Wade, 6'4", 245 senior. Now, I believe he was on the last team. Some of these names, I don't know. I'm more knowledgeable at the newer names, and some of the names that I know, like Arden Walker, who I believe was actually almost certain that he was on the last team. But some of these names are going to get confused, like Brandon Davis Swain. I thought he was a transfer player at once, but he is not. He is a redshirt freshman from the 2023 class that is actually starting over a Texas State freshman, Tavian Coleman, right? And then a few more transfers, and Gabriel Lightfoot out of Fresno State and Jaheim Otis at the University of Alabama, notably are not starting. Remember, Jaheim Otis is someone who I predicted to be a really big impact. He's 6'5", 325. He's a big dog. But I don't think this is what I mean by, this is not 2023 Colorado, because I'm not sure if you see who's starting at defensive tackle. Anquan Barnes, 6'5", 340. He's a senior. He's also a former Alabama player, but he's been with Colorado for a few years now, so he's looking to break out. And I want you to know, Colorado is kicking off right now. This is what the defense looks like. We know what the offense looks like. Omarion Miller, Joseph Williams, Draylon Miller, Joseph Williams. He's a transfer now. He's a new transfer. But yeah, lots of fun stuff, man. Let's stop looking at who's playing and actually watch some football, man. Let's get to it. I hit that on accident. Yeah. All right. Let me play this radio.
The injection. Order at flumis.com.
Sorry, they ain't playing nothing on the radio. All right, Haynes King is out here. The Buffaloes will start on defense. Here we go. 1st and 10. Haynes King in the gun. He's going to motion somebody to him. They're going to do a little end around. And Colorado's defense, is that a face mask? They give up an easy first down. So 1st and 10. ESPN, what's going on, ESPN? Now, Georgia Tech is really going to run the ball a lot. So we're going to have to see how is Colorado going to respond to that. And that's a fumble. What happened? Wait a minute. What happened? Did Haynes King just put the ball on the ground? Wait. I thought we needed to be humble. Y'all fumbling. Sloppy handoff. Haynes King has to think too much because Arden Walker is coming to blaze him. Drops the ball. Colorado's got the ball. Good job. Hey. Come on now. I want y'all to remember what they said now. But let's see the offense. Defense. Mr. Anu, they can't play defense. Quantrell called it out. Caden Salter's first play. Swing pass. Quentin Gibson. Guess who? True freshman out of North Crawley, Texas. State champion, by the way. Gatorade Player of the Year, by the way. Hey, man. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Here we go. Caden Salter. Motions again. A lot of motion. Orbit motion. Oh my. Did Michael Welch just. Oh no. Oh, y'all better not. Oh man. Michael Welch with a grown man. Bah! What the y'all, is that Savion Riley? No, that's Powell. Shh. Y'all better watch out. Hey, Caden Salter and them Buffaloes, they in the red zone now. It happened real quick now. Another run. Okay. Hey, not too bad. Not too shabby, huh? Not bad for a team that needs to be humbled, man. Big bad Georgia Tech. Come out and you fumble. And Michael Welch is just putting grown men on their butt right now. Let me find out. Let me find out. I want Caden Salter to get busy. How about we let Caden? I want to see Trey. Well, let me see 3 do it. We run again. Nice, easy. 3rd and short. They moving bodies now. They got a 3rd and short. I would love to see Caden Salter run the ball here in the red zone. I would love to see it. Love to see a touchdown here. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to pay your defense back now. This is important. This will set the tone. This will set the tone. I'm thinking they're gonna go run play here. They got 8 seconds left on the shot clock. I know it's not the shot clock, but you know what I mean. 3, 2. They're gonna burn a timeout. Oh, that was close. Run, just run. DeKalen Taylor, the transfer running back, and just like that, the Colorado Buffaloes, they went from, hey, life comes at you fast now. Life comes at you fast. Don't worry, Matt, be great. Matt, don't worry, Matt. We got it's a long game. We got a lot of football to play. But Caden Salter, 2 for 2 and a touchdown, escapes the pocket and throws an absolute missile for the first touchdown of the day. And the Colorado Buffalo offense, who we've seen over the last 2 years, we've seen a Colorado offense over the last 2 years that would not typically capitalize on moments like that. The defense comes up big, forces the fumble, right? And what the offense does is methodically march through the red zone with some physical runs, right? And you cap it off with a 3rd and 2 absolute bullet. Caden Salter rolling to his right. This ain't the same Buffalo team, dog. This ain't the same one. Hey, man. Hey, come on now. Y'all, life comes at you fast now. Wait, hold up. I want to see everybody's favorite. Oh man, y'all better hope. Hey, y'all better hope this is just a fluke. Y'all better hope that this is just a fluke, and Georgia Tech just come on back, right? You better hope, because y'all know I'm a Texas fan, but there's a certain Twitter account. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. There is a certain Twitter account that is absolutely shaking in his boots right now. I know he is shaking in his boots, so we'll keep an eye on him. We'll keep an eye on him. He's one of the biggest Deion haters of all time. But hey, man, only the first touchdown. But how are we feeling, huh? Matt be great too. Oh, let's see Matt be great. You know what I will, Matt. I like Matt because he's funny. Like he's joking and he'll do whatever, right? Oh wow, that is crazy. He be like, and another thing about Matt is that like Matt be great will admit when he'll admit when he's wrong. Like, that's the thing I like about Matt. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if Matt be great had anything to say. Nah, he ain't tweeting nothing. Nah, he ain't tweeting nothing. Nah. Oh. Oh, I was muted. I was muted the entire time. Thank y'all. I'm the king of the mute myself, man. I'm the king of that. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all for letting me know I'm muted too. I got the best chat in the nation. I'm back. Yo, I'm back. Well, hey, that's how you start a football game, huh? That's how you start a football game, man. What? I mean, come on now. Hey, they said Deion without his sons, he can't do nothing. I thought that's what we was doing. Okay. Oh, right. All right, here we go. Haynes King is back on the field. He's going to motion in. Haynes King is asked to throw the ball. I wouldn't. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, okay. Somebody made a prediction, and I loved it so much. And they said if they force Haynes King to throw the ball, not that he can't throw the ball, but if they force him to win the game with his arm, it's not going to go great. What's it called? A lot of people underestimate the edge players for Colorado. But they've got some players now. So let's see it. This crowd is now going to be in it. How can Haynes King, the veteran, how can he handle it? Lots of motion, orbit motion again with Jamal Haynes. And you just see they're crushing. Okay, that's a good run. That's a good run. You could, but you can see that on the defensive line, they are crushing some stuff, man. And another thing I want y'all to make sure that y'all are focusing on with Georgia Tech is the fact that they are going to. Okay, Jamal Haynes. Okay, that's Jamal Haynes. He changed his number to 1. He was 11 last year. I was like, is that Jamal Haynes? They run a lot of counters and craziness. Are they going to throw the ball again? All right. Dang, another first down for Georgia Tech. Right now, they're moving the ball. R.J. Johnson is in that cornerback that transferred from Kansas State. He got, I wouldn't say, dunked on, but he definitely got the ball on that boy. Okay, Georgia Tech is moving the ball now. So the defense starts off hot, but it don't really matter if they can't bow up. Let's see it. First and 10. Oh, another bad snap! I don't know if they got it, though. Are you serious? Are you serious? Yo, they fumbled again? Oh, don't tell. Oh my goodness. Georgia Tech fumbled again. Oh my, do they not want to play offense? What's happening? I got a Georgia Tech hat in there. I live in the Atlanta area. Don't let me walk around don't let me get a Caden Salter jersey be walking around here saying y'all was dropping the pill everywhere. I stayed up until 7 a.m. watching y'all go to 8 overtimes with Georgia. Don't let Matt be great down, Georgia Tech. Another fumble. Colorado back on the field again. Let's get it, man. Whoa. These boys a little shell shocked. I wasn't expecting this. I gotta be honest with you. Bad execution though. No, yeah, we good. Ain't no negativity around here. That was tough though. We want to make sure we catch that ball. Bug from Fanboy Georgia. Hey, that's a crazy pull. All right, 2nd and 10. Caden Salter. Back under. Well, not under center, but doing what he does. He's gonna motion and cross. Boom, he's gonna snap the ball. He's gonna be asked to throw the ball again. Another incomplete. Not looking as tight this drive. I think that, and this is only their second drive. I think what we're gonna start seeing from Colorado is that they are a running team. I think they need to go ahead and keep giving Micah those calls, because 3rd and 10, I don't think you want to be set up there. So, but let's see what it looks. Let's see what Pat Shermer calls on 3rd and 10. Does he have something to help Caden Salter here? Does he look to just get out after getting that after that fumble recovery? Let's see it. They're gonna set up. Oh, there's somebody coming in free. Oh, Caden. Okay, Caden Salter. Oh, he just threw that. Oh! Are they gonna throw a flag on that? No. Okay. Dang. Hey, this is it. I will say though, the way that Caden Salter was moving in that pocket, man. So the offense cannot repay the defense this time. Good ideas. There was some good stuff, but I think, they need to come back and just reestablish the run. Let's see what Georgia Tech can do with this punt return. Brave Buddy Trails is watching it live. Who is Brave Buddy Trails? He got to start running that. Yeah, he just got to tuck that thing, man. All you had to do is run the ball. Yeah. Hey, look again. It's the first little thing. Fair catch at like the 19. So Trizzy said, "What's good, Tings? My first time on your live." Well, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna be live streaming, doing some watch parties. They have put the ball on the ground twice. Now that second one, again, you would love to see. And this is really what it comes down to. It's not really about points. It's more about, this is something that Colorado ran into a lot last year. It's about time of possession, right? The best consolation prize, you're not going to score every drive, but the best consolation prize to that would to get that fumble and to at least get, 1 or 2 first downs. Let's take some time off the clock. So when Georgia Tech gets the ball, they got 5 minutes less. Even if we don't get points, right, we still can control the game. We can establish the game. We can get some rust off of the big boys, off of the running backs. We can cycle in some guys, right? So I would be mindful of that. Right now, Georgia Tech is just shooting themselves in the foot. You had just a fumbled ball, and then you had a fumbled snap. And what that does to an offense, right, is it completely takes them out of whack, right? Even though they looked good in that last drive, they were moving the ball last drive. They keep getting in their own way. So this is going to be big to see how Georgia Tech responds. Again, this is a good team. Georgia Tech is a good team. This is not over, especially if Colorado is not going to capitalize on stuff like that. But we're going to have to see what happens next, man. We're going to have to see what happens next. Yeah, they need to run. They need to just keep running the ball, man. They need to run the ball, keep possession, stay ahead of the sticks with, a few good runs, and then just go from there. Oh, let me put the radio on for y'all. Put the radio on.
Well, this is what I need to do next.
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Free does that quite well, no doubt. He's been doing it for a long time. You look at the 2 previous games, though, and both those young guys, TG and Dolan, are both.
I don't know what they're talking about. Never mind. I have no idea what they're talking about. I wish I did, man. Yeah, he could have ran for the first down. So that's kind of where they're gonna have to learn what's best for them and kind of settle in. But I think it'll work. Hey man, shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's football, baby. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. Don't be talking about what he could have done or what he should have done. What is happening is Haynes King is going to get the ball again after fumbling. Okay. Can Georgia Tech look like the offense that I think that they are? Because here's the thing. Georgia Tech, if y'all don't get going and just move the ball a little bit here, y'all going to make me look stupid. I said this is going to be, a close game. And Colorado might just have a little bit to squeeze out. You feel me? But we'll see. I do want to see. I'm going to close this. All right. We're back. All right, here we go. Georgia Tech has the ball in their hands. Here we go. What I want to see is that defensive line get real nasty, and I want to see them linebackers scraping hard. But let's see it. They're going to come open and throw. It's a fake throw. It's a quarterback draw, and it's a good for a cool 8 yards. And, again, Haynes King is a deadly runner, and they're going to get really inventive in the way that they are going to run the ball. ESPN is, I think, broken. I don't know why ESPN. It's 2nd and 3, by the way. Handoff. Oh, fake the handoff. Oh, Haynes King. Okay. Look, man, Haynes King is gonna move the ball now. He's gonna move the ball now. That was nasty. The RPOs are they're gonna do a lot to try to get Haynes King, some easy open looks with the safeties. They're gonna go end around again. Another chunk. Oh wow. Oof. Yeah, they got to find a way. Hey, Dominic for the 10, just showing some support. Love the content, Keith. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate you appreciating that. With the big 10 bomb, that's perfect timing. That gets us iron. 1st and 10, Georgia Tech. Now, shout out to my man Dominic. What I would love to see, as some people are asking for blitzes, different things. Again, I really want to see this defensive line start imposing its will. I need y'all to. This is a Georgia Tech offensive line that is ready to get busy, ready to get ugly, right? Are you going to be able to match that? They're coming out in a lot of 4-down fronts, and guess who gets the ball again? Haynes King, and he's going to get a cool another 8 yards. Man, he is moving the ball. Now, I will say, I don't know if this is me just overreacting. I feel like Haynes King is getting up a little slow after each of these, but they are moving the ball really well right now against this Colorado defense. Okay, so the reporters are saying it too. It's not just me. They are commenting that it looks like Haynes King is a little, you know what I'm saying? He looks like he's a little banged up. They go outside zone. Jamal Haynes, they do get the first down, but I will say Reggie Hughes is there quick. They are moving the ball quite well. And again, this is what I expected out of Georgia Tech. I expected a offense that was going to be able to effectively incorporate a lot with the what's it called? What do you call it? A lot with the quarterback. They are past half field again. Now, last time they were past half field, what's it called? They fumbled the ball. So let's see what happens here. Clean here. Oh my God! Oh wow! Oh! No way. No way. No way. Wait. There's a flag. 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 Hold up. There's a flag. Wait. I know. Oh! Holding. Hey, man, this defense, yo, you can say the first two was on the offense. I was watching number 49 bullied. Look, I'm watching. He bullied that guard. I was just saying, oh, my God. Bullied him. He's on him. He throws a terrible ball. And then a pick by future NFL pick DJ McKinney. Georgia Tech is not having a fun day. Georgia Tech's not having a fun day so far. Caspers with the 4.99. Let's go Buffs, man. Let's go Buffs, man. Hey, I want y'all, whenever I'm, because y'all know I'm a Texas fan. But I don't like when people talk crazy about Colorado. We follow this team. They want to act like they're a bunch of bums. No, I don't think y'all watch football. Oh, well, I said that and then they have a bad. But the offense has got to respond now. 3 drives, 3 turnovers. Now, here's where it starts to, and I hate to be that guy, but I got to be honest. Colorado's got to score here. You score with the first drive, beautiful. Second drive, okay, we didn't really move the ball. It's now 2nd and 13. We just talked about long third downs, right? This is not a great spot to start if you don't want long third downs, right? So let's see if we can help our defense out. Let's give our defense a rest. Oh. Caden Salter fumbles the snap. Doesn't fumble it. Doesn't completely fumble it. Gets it up, and now it's 3rd and 4. That's not bad. Third manageable. Yeah, they just need to run. They just need to trust. That's been the best thing. Let's just run it down their mouth a little bit. I would love for them to just run this ball, get a first down. There's 5 minutes left in the first. We talked about it, right? We talked about it. Oh, Caden Salter. Oh. That is 4th and Oh no, are they going for it? Oh, okay, no, they're playing. Okay. Now, again, you don't like that you don't. Oh my God, look at the punt returner. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, another $5. Dominic Motley. The thing about college team is the change year to year. People can't keep saying Georgia Tech last year for this team. Yeah, and same thing for Colorado. You can't think that that's going to be the same team this year, right? Or the same type of coaching, right? I will say, oh, that's a good punt. His long, hey, I said, hey, that long jersey he was wearing. So he had to wear a different number jersey because he's a punter and he has another number. He had a long jersey, so they just grabbed him by it and slung him in the end zone. That was funny. But yeah, you have to repay. You have to repay your defense. But I will say the defense looks decent. But I also want to point out that the defense, they were giving things out. They were giving up some. Oh, look at that. Is that Isaiah Harge down there? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We need more points. Bro's jersey was way too. Yeah, you have to go for that. Great punt coverage. The freshman might need to see reps at quarterback. Y'all talk. What are you talking about? Julian? Nah. Caden is doing what he needs to do. Caden Salter is doing good. That was a good decision on that 3rd and 4. I think they should have just ran the ball on 3rd and 4. I gotta be honest with you. I think they need to get in the habit of just coming out and running the ball. Yeah, but he did walk technically, but they're gonna give him forward progress. So they're gonna say that wherever he got hit first, they're gonna give that to him. Now, if he got hit and then like got his feet and started doing some moves, it'd be a little different. But nah, they slung his ass though. It's still a good way to secure a tackle. And what are they? They're inside the 10 now, right? They spotted the ball on the 2. Oh no, Georgia Tech is spotted on the 2. Defense can come up big here now. Yeah, defense is looking good. They're bending but not breaking. I will say they're giving up a lot of yards right now. I know it's easy to just be like, cool, but that interception was major, man. Dang, 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers, only 7 points has got to sting, though. Like, that's just me thinking in the back of my head, right? Like, we want to make sure that repay those turnovers. But if they just keep turning the ball over, I mean, who cares? Who cares? Yo, and I want to point this out. Not only is Georgia Tech looking tired, Haynes King looks like he's hurt. Now, if y'all remember at the end of last year, and you know, Haynes King's a dog, he's an Iron Man. I really like him. I think he's a dope player. But he was playing through an injury. He was playing through an injured shoulder. So who's to say that shoulder is not as healed as we think? As somebody who had teammates that were I had multiple quarterbacks with the same shoulder injury, and they were all runners, and they all kept tearing their labrums. And I'm not saying this. I don't even think it's a labrum. I think it's something else. But I say that to say, when you hurt hurting your shoulder for a quarterback is like hurting your shoulder for a pitcher, and it's not just because you're throwing the ball. It's you're throwing the ball, and a lot of times y'all know them big. If you've ever had a big white boy quarterback, look, I don't mean to get or just a big quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They love to just use that their throwing shoulder. They love to throw their throwing shoulder into linebackers, and that typically is what leads to them getting hurt. It looks cool. It looks fire. But the more you do that, and if he has to do that all day, right? If Colorado just needs to score 21 points. I think this is a race to 21 points. After that, you just grind Georgia Tech out. And I don't think Haynes King is going to survive this whole game. I think at some point they're going to have to bring in. Well, he was the freshman. He's not a freshman anymore. I guess a sophomore. And he's going to have to throw the ball. Now, the dynamic of the game changes at that point. Quintel says, when teams get a lot of turnovers, people like to say that's unsustainable. But turnovers aren't flukes. They already got 3, and now a short field. They look way different. Oh, no, for sure. Oh, no. I think you're right. I hate when people try to discredit turnovers, but they're on the 2-yard line. Let's see what happens here. All I'm saying is for the offense has to repay the defense. I'm not saying the defense is the problem. The offense needs to allow the what's it called? Oh wow! Oh, they called pass interference. Man. Dang. Oh man, oh my God, he's grabbing his face mask though. Yeah, it's all good. Now Georgia Tech gets breathing room, and this is when they're deadly because they're going to be able to run again. 1st and 10, Georgia Tech running straight up the middle, and only got a few yards there. I like that. That's what I said. Last time I said, hey, I would really like the Colorado defensive line to start imposing their will. Last time I said that, homeboy blew up the guard and forced that pick for DJ, or the bad throw so DJ McKinney could get the pick. Here on a 2nd and 8 run, you just see there's so much penetration from this Colorado defensive line right now. It's a good sign, but you want to make sure that they can still keep getting there. They're going to throw the ball again and straight up wow. He got that off? Wow. Okay. I can't believe he got that off. I can't even be mad at the defense. He had him. Well, I mean, you got to make that first hit, but man. Yeah, you gotta sack that dude. And then you gotta finish that tackle, man. That's what I mean. We can't give Georgia Tech life. Come on now. Run the ball again. They get a good 5. We just don't want the defense to get worn out. 3 minutes left in the first here. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Uh-oh. Wide open. Oh, good open field tackle, though, to save it, because that was a touchdown. 27-yard pickup, and this is where it becomes a problem. They've crossed half field now, and they keep calling this end around, and every single time Colorado is showing that they're kind of weak on the edges right now. Now, good save tackle, good touchdown save tackle, but they're across half field again. Now that's good. Now that's good defense though. Stop it for 3-4. Yeah, gain of 4 there. I would like to see him, get back there a little bit, but like this is the issue of not what's it called? Who were we talking about? What was I talking about? Capitalizing on turnovers is what I was talking about. If you don't do that, you're gonna be in a bad spot, man. But here we go. 2nd and 6. Georgia Tech has been moving the ball pretty effortlessly. This drive started on their 2-yard line. Another catch that looks like a first down, but it's either going to be, I think, 3rd and 1. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Oh, they're actually under center. They go fullback dive. Another first down. 9 yards. They're getting grinded out now. $137 yards of offense, no points. So both of these offenses are letting their respective defenses down. Okay. Another 4. And this is the what's that called? This is why I talk about the advantages of running the ball. They have dwindled the clock down. There are 40 seconds left in this first quarter. They might walk to the other side. We'll see if they even get a playoff here. Oh, no, they have to because it's 36 seconds left. So this is going to be the last play, most likely in the quarter, right? They're on the 15-yard line here. Let's see what they go for here. 2nd and 5, more orbit motion. They're just going to hand the ball off to Haynes King. What's it called? Shoestring tackle or shoelace tackle. First down. They are just slowly, methodically moving the ball. Now, on the defensive side, got to figure something out, right? End of the first quarter. Oh, wow. Okay. End of the first quarter, and, very hot start for Colorado, but you know what I'm saying? Like I've been talking about live, you have 3 turnovers and only 1 touchdown. That's bad. And even more worse is that on those other 2 turnover plays or other 2 turnovers, you got 1 first down combined in both of those drives. So we want to make sure Colorado Buffaloes want to continue to repay their defense because their defense is back out on the field, giving up a lot of yards because that's what they've been doing, right? Because Georgia Tech is moving the ball. They just keep making dumb mistakes or Georgia Tech's defense. I mean, Colorado's defense came up big on that last drive and forced that interception. So I want to see more of that. But right now, I mean, you can't help but I tried to say, I think at the beginning, hey, this is an offense that last year would have not repaid their defense and scored that first touchdown. But we have now 2 times where they haven't been able to repay their defense again. The offense for Georgia Tech is marching. They're in the 12-yard line. But the defense is bending. They ain't breaking, though. They ain't breaking. So we'll see what happens. Got to punish those turnovers, man. This is what happens when you don't recruit for the 5 stars on your interior defensive line. Well, I will say, what's it called? There's a lot of beef on this Colorado line. I honestly think this has a lot to do with this Georgia Tech defensive line for Colorado. This has a lot to do with Georgia Tech's offensive line being a little more cohesive, right? They've been in the game a little longer together, right? They're a running team, right? So they just want to lean on you. Again, they are going to have to, as y'all see, if they force Georgia Tech to start throwing the ball a lot more, it's going to be in bad scenarios. Even in that last play where somehow he escaped that sack and got that ball off, you're seeing that they're getting pressure. So they can get pressure. They just need to. I believe Colorado led the Big 12 in sacks last year. So if they can get Haynes King to try to throw the football, they can make this game all right. But right now, on the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. So we'll see. Again, this was at the end of the year, a red zone defense that was ranked number 6 in the nation. So let's see if that red zone defense holds up. Yeah, they have to run the ball. Q-Dog says GT does this to every team. They will slow down. Jerome Williams says K-Salt got to open up the offensive playbook by running the ball some more. Yeah, man, you got to. I don't know why, that second drive and on that turnover, they should just let Kaden Salter run. Every time Kaden Salter runs the ball, something good happens. They need to. This is what they need to sit down and say, hey, that Georgia Tech's doing, and obviously not the same plays, but they need to have that same mindset. 1st and 2nd down, don't even think about a run. A pass play. I don't want any pass plays unless we have to pass. Let's hand it off to Michael Welch. Michael Welch still only has 3 carries. I don't want this to fall into the same thing that Colorado had last year where they just go away from the run. Whoa, y'all run the ball. It was good. Y'all was doing it. So let's come back to the run game. And I think he's going to be good. But again, right now, defense is going to have to come up in a large way. Oh, not the Dan Quinn vibes. Georgia Tech can't keep this up. They're going to get tired. Hey, like I said, they're looking not the best right now. Okay. Georgia Tech has over 100 rushing yards in the first quarter, by the way. First and goal. What does the red zone defense look like for Colorado in 2025? Bad snap again. They just keep leaning for 3 and 4 yards, man. Two yards on that last play, I believe. Second and goal. They're going to throw the ball. Yeah! They get called for a hold. That's a hold on Georgia Tech. Thank you. I was about to say, they better. They was holding everybody back there. And here we go. Like I said, if y'all make Georgia Tech hold, if y'all make Georgia Tech throw the ball every single time something bad happens, both of these teams need to just not throw the ball right now. It's not because I don't think they can. It's because it's the first game of the season. They both offensively look more Georgia Tech look a little sloppy. There's that man Arden Walker. I told y'all about him now. Yeah, that's a hold. Like, come on. Yeah. All right, so now it's second and goal from the 18. Haynes King got up slow again, apparently. Second and goal. They're going to have to throw the ball. Passes. Ooh. Woo. Almost batted. And again, guess who it is? Oh, was that Jaheim Otis? Third and goal from the 18. Was that Jaheim Otis that did that? Yes, sir. Jaheim Otis. Bullying. Oh, yeah. Okay, third and goal. And that is what a top tier. Now, that is what a red zone defense looks like. I know you get helped by the holding call, but this was a red zone defense in Colorado that ranked number 6 last year. They come in with Georgia Tech on their 8-yard line, and they end up with 3 yards. Shout out to Alabama transfer Jaheim Otis, who was listed on as the third defensive tackle. Comes in, he already has 2 total tackles. He already has a pass deflection, and this defense looks like the real deal right now. This looks nice, man. This looks nice. You have to repay your defense now. Offense. Let's run the ball. That is the best case scenario. After that, you had the what's it called, PI. They get down there. Hey, stop the bleeding. But from the offensive side, from Colorado, they got to move. Now you got to impose your will. Now you're sitting here with an infinitely better field. What's it called? I'll be forgetting words. Field placement. How did I forget such a basic word? Anyway, not the point. 7-3 Colorado. They're leaving a lot on the table, but it's the first game of the season, though. Like, y'all, we do have to remember this is the first game of the season for both of these teams. They're gonna look like 18 to 20-year-olds playing football. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they let them get their jerseys out. What's the chat saying? Rick Juckus says we need Shador back for 30 years. That's crazy. Living Life 365 says deflected pass, tackle 3 yards. Quintel Tuba says good job forcing a field goal. Jerome Wilkerson, defense is balling. Let's go offense. Hey, offense, they gotta put the pressure on them. And then Death and Neff says scope buffs. Quintel says, yeah, gotta get a tutter. And then claps for the boys that time for sure. Hey, you cannot be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? if you learn anything quickly, because that was a full drive. No, fumbles, no whatever. A full drive from a team that supposedly have one of the nastier running games in the nation, and they come up with a field goal. Not bad. Hey, not too shabby right now. Hey man, I think people really thought this was yeah, I want just let Salter run the ball, dog. Let him get loose, man. Yeah, some schools do that. But I think you're starting to see kind of like that change of some schools take pride in like opening up like with a really, really strong team. And to Colorado's credit, they typically do that, right? You know what I'm saying? You open with Georgia Tech. Last year, even though it's supposed to be an easy game, you open up with North Dakota. I know it's an FCS team, but that is if you know football, it's a really good FCS team. Everybody had, I remember that everybody had Colorado losing North Dakota State. That was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, losing to Georgia Tech, if they had that prediction, it's a little more reasonable. But I do think some people thought that, they're just going to get blown out. Again, a lot of football to play. Don't know. Maybe something happens. But hey, from what we've seen, I've seen a competent defense. And I've seen an offense that needs to step it up a little bit. Yeah, football is great. Jackson Arnold just got a tutter. Shout out Jackson Arnold, man. All right, 7-3 Colorado. Oh, Quentin Gibson. Yeah, Noah Barkley makes a really good point. They have not made a lot of mistakes. I will point that out, right? Georgia Tech is not winning, but Georgia Tech, like winning by like the things that they're doing right. The things that Georgia Tech are doing right is them, right? There's been a few flags, but this does not look like a undisciplined Buffalo team. So that's good to see. Shout out to Noah. Auburn jogging for touchdowns. Boop. Oh, wow. I didn't know Caden Salter had the most. He's tied with Cade Klubnik for most touchdowns in college football. All right, let's run the ball, huh? How about come out and run the ball? I promise everything will be A-okay if you come out and just run the ball. Oh, look at that. Run the ball. Oh, okay. Oh. Uh-oh, it's a flag. Not great. Oh, no. Holding. All right, 1st and 20 now. Okay, they let Caden Salter run. Oh, no. That didn't look good. Ramon, what's going on? What's going on? That was not good for Colorado. What the? All right, 2nd and 21. Oh, no, you're not jinxing nobody, man. You is not jinxing nobody, man. This is the game of football, man. Ain't no jinxing, man. 2nd and 21. Now, I want to see how they respond, and they respond by running the ball. There we go. There you go. Oh. It's another flag. Oh, man. Wait, what? Oh, personal foul. Okay, face mask. I thought that was a holding. Okay, first down. Dang. Hey, I gotta be honest with you. Everything is not going. Oh yeah, they got it on an offensive lineman. Wow. Okay. There you go. All right, let's run the ball. Let's keep doing that. Let's see what they do. Ooh. Oh my God, DeKalen Taylor he's really giving everything he got. I mean, I know he got hit only for 1 yard, but he turned a negative 2 yard into I think a 1 yard gain. Oh no, into a 2 yard gain. Hey, and that's good. Hey, that's fine. Not every run is gonna be great, but what I don't want them to see is okay, that means go away from the run. That does not mean go away from the run. 2nd and 8. I do predict them try to throw here. Look at 83. Who is 83? I know he's supposed to be a tight end. That is a blocking tight end. That boy, that's a big boy. And speaking of blocking tight end, they are going to run. Got met in the hole, but fall for 2. 3rd and 6. Again, what I like about this drive is 2nd and 8. What do? They're not afraid. They go right back to the run game. And again, not the best. It's not perfect, but 3rd and 6 is a lot better than 3rd and 8 after you threw an incomplete pass. You know what I'm saying? So now you've got a little more options in the playbook. Now, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, run, you can run here on 3rd and 6. Now it does look like they're mugging up the linebackers here. So let's see what they want to go with. 3rd down. Screen. Oh, not great. They try to go screen and can't get anything going, man. Not great, guys. Not great. Again, run game continues to be the shining light right now. We gotta be a little better, man. They're already calling for the freshman, man. Give Caden Salter a half. He can't have a half. Dang. Everybody's first game. Everybody calm down. Yeah, there's a lot going on that play in particular. Ooh, another great punt. Oh. Isaiah Harge. Oh. Oh man. They said it crossed the plane. But it's all good. Yeah, man, this is looking tough. There was a lot of excitement, man. I was doing a lot of yelling. Somebody, you know, Colorado better do what they need to do. Otherwise, somebody gonna put me on Twitter looking silly. That's what? Oh. How? Wait, what? Defense. Yeah, defense still playing good though. I do, you know, you gotta hats off to them for, you know, only been even when they get tested, they held it at 3 points. Yeah, football. Deontay's right, man. Football it's a beautiful time, man. Yeah, well, Amarion Miller's a non-factor because they haven't really thrown the ball a lot, though. Yeah, these commercials be tripping a little bit. Yeah, that's what Ivy Bats is right. Hey, they moved the ball a little bit, got a few first downs. I know they were helped out with some flags, but at the very least, defense gets to breathe a little bit. Obviously they're not at the 1, but still being all the way at the 20, not bad. Oh, y'all talking about Haynes King? I thought y'all were talking about Colorado's receiver. Y'all talking about Georgia Tech? Yeah, Georgia Tech. Yeah, Haynes King is just ripping that thing. If he gets it, he's just throwing it. You're talking about Georgia Tech? I think both of these receiver cores are good. Colorado's a little more unproven because a lot of transfers and young guys. So we did see Quentin Gibson get an early touch. He's one of my favorites. Just state champion, Gatorade Player of the Year, all that stuff. Incomplete pass. Jamal Haynes was wide open, and he just dropped it. Deontay, what you say? I'm sipping on a little bit. It's just that McDonald's, you know what I mean? 2nd and 10. Why is he in that wide 9? Oh, I guess that's why. Up. Sack. If they have to throw the ball, Georgia Tech is going to be in trouble. It is now 3rd, I think, and 3. Defensive line is looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all. Here we go, 3rd and 12. Oh, Jamal Haynes went to Grayson? Oh, I'm not that far from Grayson. Jamal Haynes is a dog. But here we go. They bring 5. Uh-oh. Wait. Flag down. Oh, no. Defensive holding after 2 great sacks. Oh, man. That is tough. That's nasty, man. That sucks. That one's gonna suck because those were 2 back-to-back great plays by the defensive line. Now Georgia Tech gets a first down from it. They're gonna try end around again, jet sweep, and another one. They cannot stop the jet sweep. They every single time they go for a jet sweep or something super wide like that, I don't know if Colorado was just late to it, but they just can't get out to the edge. That looked better. But that still was 7 yards. Phil Maffa. That team was so nasty. Best high school football team. Let's see. Not bad. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Orbit motion again. Haynes King is not going to hand it off. It's going to be outside. Uh-oh. What? It looked like he was just jogging. That was weird. But another first down. Oh, I think he's hurt. DJ McKinney, we got to tackle. Yeah, the corners they're not playing that physical in the run right now. DJ McKinney gave up. If he's a little more physical on that tackle, you stop that. You know what I mean? But here it is, 1st and 10 again. I think they're okay. They're gonna Georgia Tech's moving backwards with a flag, so that's good. Yeah, McKinney's got to be a lot more aggressive there, right? But again, I will say this is. It looks a little bit like last year's defense because what I will say is they bend. They might give some stuff up, but they have not broken yet, and I think that's important. And again, like I said, if they have to throw the ball, I don't think it's good. And they're throwing the ball. They're out there. Oh, man, that's a big. Wow. Another 15-yard game. Right when I said they shouldn't throw the ball, and they threw the ball for a 15-yard game. Yeah, they got to. What I will say is I don't think Colorado is doing a good job responding to where Georgia Tech wants to go with the ball. Look, that they're basically running an extended option, or they're basically running an RPO. So if you don't man up or do some sort of match coverage for these backers, every single person that's in the backfield should have some sort of match. I think they're going to run here, though. Oh. There we go. That's a good play. Man, Georgia Tech is looking for a flag on every play. What's up with that? Gain of 1. Oh, they amped up, though. They amped up. Let's go. They amped up a little bit now. Here we go. 2nd and 9. Simple like that. Another 1st down inside the 15. This is another long drive. So, in the red zone, the Colorado offense will be tested again. Yeah, Haynes King is starting to look better and better. Dang, how did he fall? There was like 4 people, and he fell forward for 5 yards. Very, very long drive now, and I want to point out that Colorado will get the ball at half. I think that's very important, especially how things are looking right now. 2nd and 5. If I could say, Dominic, my man, appreciate you for the 2. Hey, that Colorado, they get busy in that second half now. Inside the 10, they want Haynes King to go straight up, and he gets hammered. 3rd and pretty short here. Davis Swain, the redshirt freshman, defensive tackle, helmet popped off. Oh, he's a true freshman. My fault. I thought he was. When I looked at the thing, it said redshirt freshman, but the announcer said true freshman. 3rd and 2. One of their heaviest defensive linemen is now out of the game. I want that to be pointed out. Okay, they're still. And touchdown. Well, I mean, he's definitely looking like he's a lot more settled in, and he doesn't look like he's hurt. Touchdown, Haynes King. He just bullied him over, man. 10 plays, 80 yards, 557, and Georgia Tech now leads 10-7 after turning the ball over 3 times. Yo, you can't do that. You can't let a team turn the ball over 3 times and then still somehow get the lead. I told y'all, and I didn't tell y'all this. Yeah, I wasn't telling y'all that because what's it called? I'm not a fan of Georgia Tech. Or I'm not a fan of Colorado. I'm saying that because like those are gifts. Those are gifts. Yeah, time and remember I was just talking about time of possession, right? So now we have a scenario where it really doesn't matter if Colorado can't move the ball. And they can't extend long drives. Nothing can go their way, right? Because Georgia Tech can do that. I don't know if Georgia Tech can. I'll be honest with you because this defense is playing good. You know what I'm saying? Georgia Tech was helped with that. What's it called? With that hold, which was a bang bang call, but it was a hold, right? They were saved by that. If not for that, I mean, the drive's over inside their own 10. You feel me? So it's things like that becomes real quick. So. How much time's left? You got about 5 minutes left in the quarter. Yeah, man, that's tough. 3 takeaways, guys. 3 takeaways. And that's why I want to keep harp on that. 3. That's big. That's big. Gotta be 2 for 3. 2 for 3 is perfect. Yeah, the defense, you can't expect your defense to continue to do that, maintain something like that. It's not good. But I do want to point out, and I'm not trying to get on some, they're going to lose or whatever. But, I mean, you have to understand this is an out-of-conference game, probably against one of the more physical teams they're going to play all year, right? You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect tune-up game. Georgia Tech voice crack. Georgia Tech has most of their pieces, right? They're returning a lot of people. With Colorado, there's a lot of new pieces they're trying to figure out. Like, they don't even know who their real true starters are. This game is probably going to determine a lot of that. I saw Tawik Byard. He's the transfer. Is he the transfer, Tawik Byard? Not from Tulsa, right? Where is he from? I forgot where he was transferred out of, but he's a transfer, a safety that people were going to assume was going to get a lot of playing time. He's now in that safety. You've seen Jaheim Otis be in. You've seen, the true freshman be in and out. So it's just something to think about. Q-Dog says, penalties. Ike says the defense has been on the field way too long. Yeah, I talked about that. The penalties came back. Jerome Williams says 4 minutes. We must score. We get the ball in the second half. Noah Barkley says too many wasted possessions to feel sorry for themselves. That's real. That's real. Auburn's looking good. Quintel Tuba says, yeah, that penalty in the drive, save for GT. I heard the announcer. That's just what the offense is about. That's a last year, just didn't capitalize on the turnovers. Trizzy says that's why you have to cash in on those turnovers because they're previous. And that's what I'm saying. And here's the thing: just points or time. Points and time are the two things because if it was a touchdown and 2 field goals, right, or just a touchdown and a field goal, it's a whole different story now. It's not a must score scenario if you're tied or still up, 3 points. You feel me? El Nino says CU is mid this year. And if they were mid, I'm not sure if that's a bad thing. What's wrong with being mid? I mean, mid will get you to the college football playoff. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Needs to pull a Nick Saban at halftime. Let's see if he has in him. 1st and 10. They are down. Colorado has had 16 plays, by the way, in totality on offense. There we go. That's what I've been wanting the whole game. Run some read option, please. Gain of 11. Use Caden Salter to what he does best. That's a beautiful first down. Hey, the goal should let's just go get a field goal. The goal should be, as an offense, let's get a long drive. Let's get some, let's offensive line. Let's lean on them boys. Let's get some points. and then let's get up out of there. You know what I mean? Caden Salter again. He runs like a gazelle. It's interesting. He's like fast and slow motion at the same time. Another 3-yard pickup for Mr. Caden Salter. Yeah, I think they do have a chance to be better than last year's team. I think they have a lot more options to win than last year's team too. I don't think he's jogging. I think that might just be how he runs. A lot of motions, a lot of pre-snap motion right now. Man. This Georgia Tech defense, I think, is probably the most underrated thing because I don't think anybody was talking about it. They're flying around right now. That's tough. 3rd and 10. It's a must-throw scenario after they did really good running the ball. There's 2:50 left on the clock, 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to snap it. Caden Salter has time. Oh, my God. He just unleashed one. Oh, Marion Miller. First down. Big gain. Okay. Hey, not bad. Not bad. I was trying to see if that thing got caught. Yep, that's 2 feet. That's an NFL catch. Hey, somebody said Marion Miller, where he been at? Well, there he go. 2:25 left. How did they get a false start when they weren't even set yet? I think he's going to take it down to the 2-minute timeout. Oh, no, they're going to. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're still figuring out. They're still figuring it out. I never liked those back of the line of scrimmage passes. Holla back. Okay, CA. You said holla back. El Nino. I don't even know what you're talking about, El Nino. I think El Nino is just trolling, to be honest with you. Ivy Bat says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They hadn't even got set. Yeah, it was weird. Faked. Yeah, hey, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what am I looking at right now? That's probably one of my favorite things. Hey, y'all remember, it's the cameraman's first game, too, now. It's his first game of the season, too. Let him get warmed up a little bit. You feel me? I'm actually going to I'm going to let y'all, because halftime, I'm going to run around, jump up and down, do some stuff. I'm going to get some well-off media ready for y'all for halftime. You know, I got my other brother right here, too.
Oh, yeah.
Junior, stand up. Yeah.
All right. Bet. Y'all, game is behind. How is my game behind? I'm ahead of ESPN, dog. I'm on the ESPN site. How is my game behind? Rico Tubb says, so we not getting an NCAA 26 review. That's how I first discovered your channel a year ago. I stayed for the hot takes and commentary, but don't forget the roots. And you know what, Rico? Rico, you're right, man. Actually, I really like that comment. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you being here for that long. What's it called? You know what? I really do. I know it's not gonna get a lot of views. This is what I'll do. I might do videos like that for my membership stuff. If you remind me, because if I could give you a mini review right now during commercial break, they scammed us. That's what I'll say. They scammed us. That game is bad, and I think they intentionally made it worse and play a little worse and be more animation based because they wanted y'all to go to Madden because this is their contract year for Madden. So, you know what I'm saying? If I were to give you my CFB 26 mini review, you feel me? All right, these commercials are kind of nasty. All right, let's get back to the football, man. El Nino, I think you're behind, dog. I think you're behind. 2nd and 14. Oh my God. They are running hard. Price? I don't even know who this Price dude is. Deion's going. Coach Prime is getting after it right now. Is this another timeout? What's going on? All right, can y'all stop blowing the whistle? Dang. Oh, Brent Keat called it. Third and 10. Here we go. This is tough. This is a tough scenario. You would love to make sure you get your 3 points, though. Let's get a first down here. Oh, no. Picked up a yard. They're going to kick the field goal. Oh, I did not mean I did not mean to press that. That's my fault. My fault. I was on accident. Deion, you know, they're playing sloppy right now, especially from the offensive side. They're playing sloppy on the offensive side, man. El Nino, why are you here if you don't like Colorado? I don't understand. Why would you? Oh. Yeah, it's a tough play call, but let's see if Monta's got a leg on him still. Looks good. And it's up. Hey. Tied up. Now, you don't like going up tied with 3 turnovers, but worst case scenario, even if Georgia Tech comes down and scores in a minute and 38, which you would hate to see, you know, you get the ball right back. You feel me? And I will say that looked a lot more this and you know, we had to count this out. Like, I think Georgia Tech in the first half has had 40-something plays, and Colorado has only had 16. So Georgia Tech looked bad, you know, and looked kind of, They got all those turnovers, but they got it out their system, right? Haynes King looked slow. He looked sluggish, but now he's in a groove. Caden Salter, I think, is just now getting in a groove. You hit Marion Miller with that big pass. So hopefully when you come out this half, something good happens, but defense is going to have to hold on here for a minute and 38. We know what Mata do. They said Mata don't miss, man. All right, all tied up. Now, this is going to be a interesting minute in 40, really 2 minutes. See how this works out. Kickers are smashing those balls, man. Yeah, I will say the good thing about this is, defense got a little rest. Not a lot of rest, but just a little bit. TU offense doesn't look good this season so far. Dog, we are 2 quarters into the season. Can we try harder with the trolls, please? Uh-oh. Jamal Haynes tackled himself. That was funny. Gain of 6, I think. Jamal Haynes. El Nino, what are you doing, dog? Why you keep telling this useless information? He said it's 10-10. What? We know. 114. Oh, man, the clock has evaporated down. They just want to run, huh? Okay. They keep running it, man. So Haynes King has yet to throw it. They are on right at the 40. Ooh, bad. Ooh. And that's why I didn't throw it. Hey, man. Colorado is smacking Haynes King. I didn't like, yeah, and this true freshman, the Davis Swain kid, oh my God. They are they're looking a little mean, man. Oh, am I behind? Oh, need a good throw. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, no. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. That was a little crazy. Did he run all the way back? That was hilarious. That's really good defense. That's kind of funny. He ran all the way back over there to make sure you got out of bounds. That's commitment. Shout out Jamal Haynes, man. Real deal dog, man. Your husband hating on the bus. Oh, man. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Uh-oh. Haynes King wants to run. Oh, no. Big run. Oh, wow. Dang. Yeah, this is a design draw. They're in man, and they just took off. That is tough on 3rd down. 34 seconds left. Hey, this is a good team. I think what we're seeing so far is 2 good teams playing some football. It's good on good. The Georgia Tech's offense versus Colorado's defense is good on good right now. I think those are the best parts of. What a play by French. Or Hughes. Sorry, I thought that was French. That's Hughes. 25 seconds left. And they're going to call their timeout? Now? Okay. They are right on the edge of field goal range, so I think they're going to just try to run the ball. or maybe throw the ball. I just don't see why. I don't see why you would risk a incomplete pass. And what is it's still first and or second. I guess it would be 2nd and 10. No, it would be 2nd and 8 or 2nd and something like that. What is it? How many yards did that get? How many yards was that? What are they? What are they on? Anyway, 2nd and 9. Okay, so it's 1 yard. So 3rd and 9. If you throw this again and you don't gain any yards, I guess they just hope. Oh, okay. You hope you get a first down. I guess 25 seconds, man. Yeah, this is a good little thing. I don't think anybody expected this to be tied 10-10. I don't think anybody expected this. I don't know. Why not wait until 2 seconds on the game clock? Bill winning the nanny, that would be kind of crazy. King always looks like that. He's a warrior. Yeah, he's always looking like he's. I don't know. And even I wouldn't have even said anything. I was like, maybe I'm tripping, but the commentator said something about it. That's what really made me be like, oh, they're checking something down here. Okay. Oh, they're gonna clock it. They're gonna clock it? Oh. Oh, okay. That's confusing. The commentator is talking about right now. He just waited until kind of like somebody in my comment just said that. Somebody just said that. Somebody just said that. But anyway, 43-yard kick. And he makes it. Okay. So that is halftime. So halftime, and I think the real story here is the turnovers and them not leading to more points for Colorado. I do have to say, I don't think a lot of people expected this game to be this close. I think a lot of people just expected Georgia Tech to run away with it. It's not what it's looking like. Colorado is playing some really good defense right now. But the problem is they're being forced to play really good defense because the offense from the Colorado side has not really gotten it going. But, hey, it's good. If I'm being honest with you, this score should be worse on Georgia Tech side because Colorado just has not been capitalizing on the three turnovers, and out of those 3 turnovers, you only get 7 points out of it. That's not going to be winning football. But at the same time, this is the first game. So let them settle in. They do get the ball at half. You're not down by a boatload of points. You're down by 3 points, and you're playing decent defense. So got a good game on our hands. I don't know what else to say to you, man. I don't know. All right, I'm going to take a halftime break. I'm going to let y'all listen to some well-off media. And then
he does all our social media, so all the stuff you've been seeing, that's him.
Actually,
I need the glory.
You know what I can do?
That's what you're scared to do, what you've been called to do. I want you guys to do something for me.
We'll be right back.
Be careful of trying to be that guy. We got a sign at one of the walls that says, the man don't try to be the man, because he is the man. How you gonna try to be what you already are? And be careful, and I want you to, how can I put this, Lord? Give it to me, Lord. Be careful of trying to seize the opportunity of being that guy. Because some of you, this is probably going to be the biggest crowd you ever played in front of. More hyped on national television. Everybody want to see you win. Some want to see you fail. But be careful and shun the opportunity of trying to do more than you need to do. And just be you. You wouldn't be in this room if you ain't had it. You wouldn't be in this room if you weren't blessed. You wouldn't be in this room if we didn't believe in you. So just go out there and be you. And we're going to start today by being that. We good. We
on the
got
field or walking through or full speed. It's a coordination of 11 guys against 11 guys. That takes a lot, right? And we understand that. But if each guy cleans up one mistake, then we'll be cooking with gas.
Hey, Bax, I'm going to ask you to trust in the work you put in. Trust in the offensive line. Trust that the quarterback's going to be where he's supposed to be. He's going to get you the ball where he's supposed to get it to you. Trust that the receivers are going to block. Trust that the tight end is going to make the block when you turn that blind corner. This game is built on trust. You have to trust the person to your left and the person to your right. If you trust in them, the only thing that's left is for you to trust in you, that you did the work and now it's time to show the work.
There's always been a standard in our room, and I think this season there are a lot of people out there that have a level of expectation as to what you guys are going to look like. I believe in the work you guys have put in so far. I trust the guys that will be representing us tomorrow night. All you got to do is trust yourself. That's all it is. Just trust yourself. Believe in your ability. Believe that you can get it done. Like Coach Prime just said, you don't have to go beyond that. Just do you. If you did that and you do it with confidence, we'll be all right.
adversity. You better believe you will have adversity. You will have sudden changes. You will have plays that you really didn't think they would happen at that time. That's why we prepare for sudden changes. That's why we prepare for certain things. I met with the coordinators and a few others yesterday, and I wanted to know, after we relinquish, if we relinquish a big play, where do we go to? I met with the offense. I wanted to know, okay, we fumbled the ball, we do this, we do that. Okay, how do we bounce back? What are you guys saying to them on the sideline? Because you will have tribulation. The Bible even stabilizes that in this world you're going to have tribulation. We will have adversity. I am so glad that we had two of our best players. Jordan, stand up. Stand up. What do they have in common? These are the two fools that jumped offside yesterday, right? And they some of my best players. I call them fools because I'm joking, because I love them to life and they know that. But I'm glad it happened. You know why I'm glad it happened? Because I guarantee you it won't happen tomorrow night. I guarantee it won't happen tomorrow night with you, because now you understand and you got mad at yourself and you said, I got to be more disciplined. Because I'm in a leadership role on this team and I can't be the one leading us in the wrong direction. You can sit down. Am I right or wrong? So I'm glad it happened. So I'm glad it happened, but they bounced right back from adversity. Coach, you put him in, and how many plays later? About 2 plays later, and he went out there and did what? Jordan, you was upset, but when you got back in, what you do? Nasty, more upset, trying to kill somebody because you was mad at you. So you took it out on the person opposed to you, right? I'm glad it happened. That's how you bounce back from adversity. Anybody in here hadn't had adversity to kill, where you at? Stand up. We all understand this story, right? What was the most adverse thing that you had to deal with in your dilemma that you had?
A lot of it, I say, not feeling good every day, wanting to be here, wanting to just walk around, do stuff, but just had to lay there for real. Couldn't do anything for real.
Couldn't do anything. And it's important you can sit down. It's important to have people to bring you back after adversity. So guys, we will deal with adversity, and I'm looking for you all to bring your teammates back as well as coaches back from those adverse situations, because we're going to have it. If I didn't have this man, where you at? Where Randy? If I didn't have this man right there, I might not have made it through the storm. Get up, Brian. Take your walk. Come on, dog. Can't have no pity party. You got to get up. Every other day, get up. Let's go. You got to do something. May not have made it through it, but he's gone through it. So he was trying to coach me through it by the grace of God. God chose Randy Moss to help me through my storm. I said, God, you got a lot of love for me. It's a lot of folks you could have chose, but you chose one of the greatest. Amen. I love that. We will have tribulation. Anybody in here dealing with something? All y'all supposed to raise your darn hand. Who ain't dealing with, who in here not dealing with something? Somebody in your family tripping or sick. Some sibling tripping or sick or got something going on. You personally got something going on, health-wise or internally. We're dealing with something. All of us share that we're dealing with something. But guess what all of us are doing? We keep it moving. Ain't this right, Quincy? We keep it moving.
Ain't this right, receivers? We keep it going. Ain't this right, linemen? Tight end, that's the most critical group we darn near have. But what do y'all do every day? You get up, you strap it on, and you keep it moving. I know Bucky back there laughing. Oh yeah. I said strap it on, he sit up there laughing. Y'all some nasty kids, man. Y'all some nasty kids. I love you. I appreciate you. I want you to see right. I want you to see yourself being successful. All right, I want to help you with that. Smitty, can we help them see themselves be successful?
We can, Coach.
Okay, let me help you with this part first. Come on, Smitty. So everybody get, we always popping around here. So let's help. Come on, Pastor, let them help them see themselves be successful.
Okay, bending. Yes, sir. Thank you, Smitty. Bro, these are like futuristic, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Looking good.
I like them.
Yes, sir.
I like them. I like them.
These are sick. Best out of the 3 seasons so far. Yeah. No friend.
I did like your frame 37, but I like your little better. Father, what do you want us to say?
All right, hey, we're gonna say Ghana, which means to win. Simple. Ghana. Ghana.
So you want to talk about the
Go ahead.
So fellas, we had a great coach here for a lot of years. Coach Prime's going to honor him a little bit tomorrow. Coach McCartney, he passed away this past year, so your uniform is going to look a lot like the former teams that used to play around here. So we'll wear gold helmets, the black retro jerseys, gold pants, white socks, which they used to wear all the time, and black shoes. So we're just getting these in today, so your choice is whether you want white laces or black laces for this first game.
All right, let's have a good day. Like I'm a good coach, minding my own business, just leaving the complex. Being a good coach, I'm scanning the park a lot to see, how we look at how the NILs are doing. I passed by some in that parking lot yesterday.
That white boy?
I said, Lord Jesus, God has been good to somebody right here. Pretty Tony is what they call it.
Hey, man. He's just talking. This shit loud as hell, though.
The middle of the field. Hey guys, we're trying to simulate the game because we messed it up the other day. We're trying to simulate everything. Patton goes, Indy, Scally, team, kickoff return, and we're going to go through the procession of the plays and how many and all that. You guys that has been here, please help the guys that had. We score when we catch the ball. We score when we run the ball. We get to the ball, defense on that side when we're running through everything, team as well as 7-on-7. We understand that?
Sure.
Let's be flawless today. Let's prepare today like you want to play tomorrow. Let's be flawless today. We good with that? Sure. Break it down on just this short dog. 15. I think you're gonna have a big day. Let's
go, Q. Let's go.
Mailbox.
Taco Bell.
Let me get them gift cards.
Hey, win on me, win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Give a good side. Come on.
That's the real boss.
Becky.
And when the movie The Goats comes out next year, or no, 2026 or 2027, guess which character she is? The Goats. Coming to Tubi.
Okay. Becky, take your camera on down.
Nope, this is the real boss right here.
Thank you.
Behind the scenes, the Goats.
Hold on, quick.
comments. They can't hear you over here, dog. You got the whole team over here.
All right, man. We're gonna put in this work, man. Shit, it's time to go out tomorrow and show this shit off, man. Shit, that's really it, man. Y'all better be on that dog. Hey, dog shit on me, dog shit on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Spartans. All right. So, how are we feeling? 10-13. I want you to comment down right now. What does Colorado need to do in the second half? My answer: run the ball. It's not that complicated. Just run the ball. That's all we need to do. Should be back here in a second. New poll. Start a poll. What kind of question should I ask y'all? What does CU need to do? Feed O. Miller or run the ball? Y'all let me know right now. I got my blanket too. My toes is a little cold. You feel me? You ever have a cold toe? Huh? You ever had that? You look like you lost weight since halftime. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. But I appreciate it, man. I'm looking slimmer by the day. BTGTV says, I think Caden needs to be him, not Shador. He would have had a touchdown if he ran. I do agree with that. I do agree that Pat Shurmur, and this is what I was hoping. I was hoping, they would get down there and they would literally just, hey, let's turn this into an option offense. They need to be running a sort of option. I'm not sure if y'all noticed, but Georgia Tech, most of those run plays are option plays, right? Most of those plays, Haynes King can pull it, or some of them are designed quarterback runs. Like they need to be like put their heads down and say, let's just keep grinding this out. Let's keep either y'all want to go zone, y'all want to go gap scheme, what y'all want to do, but let's keep it up and let's try to lean on this Georgia Tech team because it's worked out. I mean, it's 10-13. This is not nobody should be in that locker room sad except for the fact that 3 turnovers only resulted in 7 points. That's the only thing. But you can't get that back, which you have shown, even in and this is the good thing, because what would be bad is if, you get the 3 turnovers and then immediately Georgia Tech just walks y'all down, or walks Colorado down and just start scoring touchdowns. That's not what happened. Even on that touchdown drive that they were moving the ball, it was a grind. And then you go back to the first field goal. That was a grind. That was a long drive. Like, these are long, methodical drives that they're going to have to go on. So, if Colorado defense can just continue to be a roadblock and the offense continues to pay them back, they've got a path to win this game. You know what I mean? Illinois is going crazy. Actually, you know what? I thought that we were coming out to halftime. Since we're not out of halftime yet, check out some scores. Michigan State is up on Western Michigan. Obviously, Iowa State, Kansas State, South Florida. My horns. I will not be streaming. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I gotta, what I'm saying, if we lose, I don't want to have to be responsible for crying on camera. Okay, so we're gonna keep that off of the camera. All right, Syracuse, Tennessee. That should be a fun game. My man Fran Brown against that legit Tennessee defense. Old Dominion, Indiana, Nevada, Penn State, New Hampshire. All right, where about the games that are on? Are there any games on right now? Oh my God, what is Tableton State is? Oh, here it is. What is going on here? Army, you better not. Michigan State up on Western Michigan. Wake Forest and Kennesaw State in a slugfest right now? We might have to go see a Kennesaw State game. App State is pulling out on Charlotte. Wow, okay. Kansas doing what they need to do. Week 2. I mean, you're going against Wagner. FIU big against Bethune-Cookman coming to the end of the first half. UNLV up 7 points on Sam Houston. UNLV looked a little sloppy last game, so we'll see what that results into. But that's at the top of the first. Kauai. Okay, so that's what we have for the other scores. I don't know if you cared, but that's what we have. 3 minutes left until we come back from halftime. At least that's what the dude on the thing said. Yeah, Georgia Tech is playing some, and I want y'all to know, like, and this is not me, because y'all know I'm a matter of fact, just so y'all know, because sometimes y'all get it twisted. I don't know if you guys, just so y'all know, I got a big game tomorrow. Hook 'em horns. Colin Simmons is about to do some problems, but this team, this Georgia Tech team is a good team. I want it to be known that, you know, I'm not trying to make excuses, but if you end up my prediction was, you know, Colorado 3 points, but I predicted like 2 months ago. I think I didn't release the video, but I predicted 2 months ago 3 points Georgia Tech. I don't think this is gonna be a blowout. This ain't gonna be nothing. And remember, Colorado has a lot more questions to answer than Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech knew when the season ended that Haynes King was their quarterback. They knew Jamal Haynes was their running back. They knew what they had an offensive line, right? There's so many. Colorado is trying to figure out who they are while playing a really good team, right? Now, again, not capitalizing on those turnovers isn't great, but we can sit there and say that, or we can sit there and say there was a time in a 2023 Colorado team, right? Because I've been, I've been watching the Jackson State team. I've been watching Deion coach in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. What we do want to see is, hey, they did get 7 points. There was a time when Colorado offense would have gotten just 3 points out of those 3 turnovers. So we do have to say, hey, they got a touchdown. It's only a 3-point difference, and the defense has shown that they can play. They ain't just out there. Ain't no middle of the mall. You know, a few bad penalties here and there. Like this looks like a first game for a college football team. It looks like these 18 to 20-year-olds are playing like 18 to 20-year-olds. You feel me? DJ, think about this. 1 pass to Mario Miller, 1 drop Dre Miller, no passes for Sincere. Where is JoJo or X? That ball was all over the place last year in the first half. That's true. Avi Bat says on one of the Georgia Tech lives, they talking big like they dominating us. I mean, I would feel happy if I had turned the ball over 3 times and was winning at halftime. I am not streaming that Texas game. I do not want to cry on camera if we lose. And I might cry on camera if we win, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Caden is nervous. Yeah, Sincere had that overthrow. I will say that overthrow it looked like he saw it last second and he just threw that thing up there. But here we go. Beginning of the second half. I want to see the defensive line come out. Obviously, offense is coming out first, so I want to see them run the ball. It looks like in the poll, it's 50-50 right now. The poll is 50-50 right now. Feed Omarion Miller and run the ball. What should they do coming out here on the offensive side? From the defense side, I want the defensive line to come out and be as aggressive as they were in some of those early parts, right, when they were making havoc happen, making some interceptions happen. And then on the offensive side, I want to see the running backs continue to run hard. And I want to see, there should be 3 different people who run the ball. There should be 2 running backs getting a handoff and Caden Salter getting a run, a design quarterback run. That's what I want to see in this first possession out. All right, Caden, let's see it. He's going to send somebody in motion. Omarion Miller in orbit motion. And they are running the ball. Yep. Uh-oh. Wait. Is there a flag? No flag, but hey, run the ball. On a nice counter play. Oh, yeah, Micah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's take your time. Let's take the time now. How about let's run the ball again? That's what you feel me? First and 10 again. They are, in fact, going to hand the ball off again. And Michael Welsh is smacking into people for a nice 6-yard. Hey, yes. This is what they need to come out and do. And watch how this then opens up the run. This looks a little different now. This looks like Pat Shurmur said, okay, I'll actually draw up some run plays. Because those look like intentional run plays. You go counter and then immediately go inside zone. You're giving 2 different run schemes. Okay. And then they're running again. And, not as many yards, but it's 3rd and short. Julian Lewis is on standby. 3rd and 2. What do they do here? Are they just going to hand the ball off again? Or do they want to throw? A lot of movement right now. Draylon Miller is out there. Tight ends out there. I think DeKalb Taylor is the running back. They're going to roll. Not great. Yeah. Oh, I think they're keeping the offense out there. Okay, here we go. Colorado's going for it. 4th and 2. I say just run the ball. 4th and 2, run it. Yeah, let's just, hey. And if not, y'all at half-yard line, let's do it. I didn't like that. I didn't like that decision. But here we go. First drive, they did move the ball. They ran. It looked good. Again, the only time they had a problem is when they threw the ball. So, I think you have to be happy at least if you're seeing some of those runs. I'm gonna punt again. Okay. He's at the 13. That's still not a bad punt. All right, and the Colorado defense obviously had the full half. Let's see how they can come and answer. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Georgia Tech. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they should have just ran that one, but orbit motion. They're going to hand it off to Haynes. Oh, false start. First down, false start. Hey, my man Ramon is he's answering the Aflac question. Lee Corso tied for 3rd all time with Deion Sanders with Florida State interception. That is such a crazy. That's such a crazy thing to think about. And he coached at Indiana too, right? I forgot. Lee Corso is just a legend, man. All right, 1st and 15. They're going to hand it off to Haynes King. Kind of smacked him in the mouth there. Nice big run there. I think that was a good 10 yards. Deion Sanders is not happy. A nice 11-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Yeah, King's a good ball player now. They're going to run it again. Few yards. Look, this is definitely a physical, a more physical. I'm not sure if more physical, but it's definitely a physical defense, and that's important. They might not be perfect right now, but they are not afraid to get in somebody's mouth. You know what I mean? With Burt Reynolds, why? Why can they not stop the running quarterback? Because when you have a running quarterback, it kind of messes up the numbers. Oh, wow. Wow. He caught that thing with one hand. Wow. Yo, the snaps have been bad. But they are just leaning on Colorado right now. Here it is, 1st and 10. Haynes got a yard or two. Yo, it really is like the only time what's it called? Like they are bottling up the running backs, but the quarterback is the one who just keeps and that was a good question. I forgot who asked in the chat, but what the problem with running with a quarterback is that it's a numbers problem, right? Unless you as a defense say, hey, somebody's just gonna have to hit number 10 every play. People are reading for guards through their running back, so it's easy to get lost in a quarterback because he's technically an extra number, an extra rusher. Nice. Hey, 3rd and 9. Third and 9. Here we go. Yeah, see, the defense has been asked to do a lot. I would love to say that, oh man, the offense is getting a break, but I don't think that they need a break. 3rd and 9. They go for a stunt. They throw it. Nice breakup. Good work. Hey, that's what you got to do. On the defensive side, go ahead and respond. That's a really good play by Stoudemire. I think he got there late. Just enough. I don't even think he needed to get there because that ball was too high, but still just enough to hopefully mess him up, and you like to see that. Oh, Colorado didn't have the right numbers on punt. Coach is mad. Hey, you if you play high school football, you know that. That's like the first game, the special team coach always goes like OD. The special team especially when it's and why is the special teams coach always like the most intense motherfucker on the field? What's up with that? Like he overcompensating for something. You know what I'm saying? So of course he's gonna be all amped up and stuff. He gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, we got 2 on the left side, son. We're not even lined up correctly. And he's going to pull a freshman out there. He's going to make a big scene out of it. Jeez Louise. Hey. All right, so Colorado offense is about to, well, hopefully, if this punt goes correct. And to be honest with you, special teams are doing what they need to do. Yeah, I was muted. My fault. I was muted. I got muted. But yeah, that's a good defensive drive. Offense just needs some life. Like I told y'all, the offense is who's gonna have to respond. The defense is gonna keep playing. If the offense, for the love of everything, at this point, it's really just about possession. If you could just hold the ball for like 5 minutes, and even if they don't score, I guarantee you that's going to give them enough rest to come out hard and either force a 3-and-out or force another turnover. You saw that the center is still snapping the ball high. It's very possible at this point that center is not settled in yet. Haynes King is settled in. Jamal Haynes has been trying to run the ball. He hasn't been getting big runs, right? The throwing has been bottled up so far in that first drive, and even at the end of the second quarter. What's it called? Haynes King is who's been killing them, right? With his legs. So I think once you bow that up, keep forcing him to throw. And when I say force him to throw, you need to force Haynes King to take some deep drop backs and force him to read the middle of the field, because clearly it's not going great for him. Quentin Gibson. Oh, no, that's not Quentin. Oh, never mind. That is I swear I said that was 15. Okay, it's still Taylor back to return the punt. I want to see Q6, man. Okay, took that for a few yards. Not bad. Oh, flag for a late hit. I think. Okay. Face mask. Okay. Oh yeah. That was a good look, ref. Okay, off. Oh my God, the ball boy got destroyed. Somebody check on the ball boy. Oh my God, like no funny. Yikes. All right, tack an extra 15 onto that. They said go deep, please. All right, 1st and 10. Colorado Buffaloes got the ball back. Are they going to run the ball again? No, they're throwing the ball. And good decision. 1st down. Taylor with some more yards. He's moving. He's grooving. He's moving his yard. That's how you. Yeah. 1st down. Make it easy for him now. Hey, I like that. That's how you open it up. Colorado already in field goal range at this point, really. Now, this is big. If Colorado becomes a team that's like, hey, if you're going to give us good field position, we're going to capitalize off of it. Oh, yeah. Michael Welch. Oh, yeah. Michael Welch. Y'all saw that Le'Veon Bell? He just said, he was looking at he said, oh yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. He said, I'm up out of here. And then he has to make a nasty stiff arm, keeps his legs. What that is, a cool little 8 yards? Hey, how about hand him the ball again? That's what I'm thinking. Either that or read option. If they throw the ball next, y'all are fake demons. Here we go. And they are going to give it back to Michael Welch, and that's a first down. Let's stay ahead of the sticks. Field goal range. This is what you need. This is how this. Yeah. Now, here's the best thing about this, right? If they can come down and score and get this touchdown, which they need to be, they need to be patient. You've done what you need to do. Let's run again. Let's read option again. Let's take some time, get into the end zone, and give. Oh, and late hit. Yeah. Dumbass boy. Don't touch 3. Don't touch 3. Hey, shout out to my chat. Because guess what they've been yelling at me all day? Caden Salter need to run that. And what did Caden Salter? He said, he hit that double hezzy. I think it's going to be late hit. Great field position. And I just want to, you know what I want to see? I want to see inside zone. I want them to run inside zone 3 times and dare Georgia Tech. Great work, Caden. Caden said, get up off me, boy. Get up off me, boy. They're going to be on the 5-yard line. They need to run inside zone 5 times, or well, not 5 times. You know what I'm saying? 3 straight times. And they start with inside zone. Now that didn't go well. That did not go great. It didn't look like nobody blocked on that play. I don't know what that was. But like I said, to be honest, the longer this takes, the better. Because you give the defense some time, all good. 2nd and goal. Loss of a yard on the play. Yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's on me. That's on me. Ball on like the 7 at this point. They do hand the ball inside zone split and get right back to where they were. And I'm not mad at that. See, and at this point, you can throw, you can run, you can do whatever. At this point, I'm not mad. Yeah, they kind of saw, yeah, I got it. But again, the biggest thing, like I talked about at the start of this drive, it don't matter if it's just 3 at this point. That defense is getting them big breasts. And even more importantly, morale, right? The morale of, oh, okay, we make a stop and the offense can go give us one. Okay, we just need to make one more stop. And that changes games. 3rd and goal. They're throwing. Oh, no. They try to go quarterback draw. Not great. Got to settle for the field goal, man. Here's why I'm actually not that mad. Because the reason why I'm not mad, because they tried to, at least it looked like it. I think that was a quarterback draw. It almost looked like it was a quarterback draw. But regardless, hey, not too shabby, not too bad. They moved the ball. That is really all that matters. They moved the ball. They found ways to do it. Let's see if Mata. And he doesn't miss. All tied up. 6 minutes to go in the 3rd. Hey, not bad. But and look, it's the first game. They're going to have to figure it out in the red zone. But guess what? You go ahead and tie the game up. Saw a lot of good things about that. Saw a lot of good things there. Saw a lot of good things from the defense on that last play. And like I was talking about, and I kept talking about that, right? You did only end up with 3, but the game's tied. And again, the biggest thing, starting from that 50-yard line, just gave the defense not only rest, which I think is the most important thing, but also a little bit of a boost. Like, oh, okay, yeah. And you know what's crazy? And I hate to say this, but it makes it even that much like, okay, well, if they give up, if the defense comes out and gives up a field goal or whatever, like it doesn't feel like so much pressure's on them. Like that's that psychological feeling of, all right, give us some points. pay us back, right? Allow the defenders to come out there with a little, okay, let's do it, because I know that when I do make this stop, offense is at least going to give me 3. And right now, 3 is all it takes to lead this game. So I want to see it big from the defense again. And if that happens, then off to the races. You know what I'm saying? What happened to power football? The quarterback don't want to get them hits no more. That's when you hit that Shador spin. hit that Shador spin. Y'all crazy. We ran the ball so well. And this is where, because I'm not going, everybody wants to overreact. Don't overreact. Again, y'all ran the ball was ran so well that drive. You have to just be happy about that, because now you know you have a defense that will continue to give you an opportunity. I'm not saying that they won't give up more points, but they're going to keep you in this defense. They've shown you for the better half of a football team against a really good football team, they can keep you within striking distance. So now what Colorado needs to do on that offensive side, hey, if all you got, it's the first game. Again, these are 18 to 20-year-olds. The offense might not be right. Pat Shurmur might not be calling the right offense, and that's okay for the first game. New people, new starter, new everything. Who's the real alpha in that running back room? They're figuring a lot of things out. Micah Welch, by the way, looks to be that guy, even though the other running backs are not doing a bad job either. Shout out to Jacob Taylor. He's doing great receiving out the backfield as well. I think Pat Shurmur needs to continue to simplify things. I love that Taylor throw for Caden Salter. They need to make it easy. I'm not sure if you noticed, but the best thing that Haynes King has been doing with throwing the football has been out in the flat, right underneath, right over somebody sitting. And then you saw Caden Salter get a nice running back. Just sit down. Just sit there for 5 yards and be ready for him. I think if you give him more of those things, use the passing game as an extension of the run game. Let's get some flats. I know we had some screens, but look, I don't think this is a blocking wide receiver core. I got to be honest with you. This is not a physical wide receiver core. So let's keep it on the edge of those tackles, because I do think y'all are moving bodies when it comes to the offensive line. DJ says, nobody in that wide arm room is going to be happy after tonight's game, win or not. Yeah. Hey, and that's you know what I'm saying? That's how it's got to be sometimes. You feel me? 7 looked like he was limping a little bit. King has been a check down king. Welch's apple juice and Depends slaps. Okay, interesting. Okay, Coach Prime is feeling it. I think the rain is coming back down. So I don't think anybody wants to throw right now, which I would say is a bad thing for Colorado, only because Georgia Tech has been bad throwing the ball. But we'll see. We know they're gonna come up and open running the ball. So how effective? And somebody pointed out, haven't seen a lot of blitzes. Oh, they come out and throw the ball and it's wide open. Oh man, maybe I should just shut up. Maybe I just shouldn't say anything. But cool little 15-yard. Yeah, everybody's expecting run, and that play action pass just killed them. But hey, look, like I said, it's simple. And now, okay, this is a design run. Yes, it is. Not bad. Oh, got about 5 there. Haynes King has 12 carries. Dog, I'm sorry. Haynes King is getting up slow. I'm sorry. He is getting up so slow after these hits, dog. What a great play by French. Martavius French just flew over that defensive line, met Jamal Haynes, and ran through the stiff arm. That's a big boy tackle right there. 3rd and 6, Georgia Tech. That is a big boy tackle. Somebody better get. That was weird. He kind of that was a weird play. He kind of surfed on the defensive player. Okay, well, that's kind of crazy. He surfed on him. He just laid on him. Oh, my God. That's kind of crazy. Well, that's a little unfortunate of a third down conversion because that was a good tackle, but you just kind of allowed him to fall on you and like surf you for an extra. Yeah, that was. We'll see. We'll see when they review it. I don't know. It's close. It's close. Yeah. That boy. y'all know that. It don't happen like that in the new NCAA games, but in the NCAA 14 games, sometimes you would fall and like you wouldn't be down and you would just get up and then you could just take off. that was the best stuff. We'll see where they spot it, but that was. But I will say, defense still playing good. Give up this first down again. This is one of those first downs. There are some first downs you just gotta be like, hey, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like you did what you needed to do. Sometimes they slide on you for the first down. Sometimes that's gonna happen. Yo, these commercial breaks are hurt. Ugh. So I recently just started, I'm paying for ESPN, all this other stuff. Did not realize I was paying to watch commercials. That boy was slipping and sliding on him, boy. Yeah, I think it's a stop. It just it looked weird. Like I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know if that reach counts because if they count him, he has to be down by contact when they were just frozen right there, right? Is that I don't even know. I don't know how the rules when you hug somebody. I don't know what the rules are there. A Alpine listener says he's about that N64 NFL blitz. That's that real deal football, man. Ike says his knee was down. I didn't see his knee down, but again, it was hard for me to see. Oh, before the reach. Oh, okay. Well, I can see that. I didn't see that because with that last replay, it was like it stopped at like before he reached out. So. Yeah, they did let him wiggle. That's what I'm saying. Are they blowing it dead? Is it like what is it? But they're reviewing it. So, it looks like they say 1st and 10. On ESPN it says 1st and 10, but I don't know if that's right. Yeah, Michael Welch. Shout out to Jay. I 100% agree. The way Michael Welch is playing, he's going to be the number one option, and he will be the man. He can be a beast running back. Ike telling me to log in. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So it's some good football though. Hey, it's some good football right now though. Replay overturned. It is 4th and 1. And Georgia Tech is going for it. Good call by Ike. 4th and 1. Hey. I gotta lock in. Ike knows what he's talking about. 4th and 1. This is big. Oh. They did a sneak. That was a good play. Yeah, they just weren't ready. They just weren't ready. That's tough. But 1st and 10. Here we go. 1st and 10. Oh. Good 8-yard run by Jamal Haynes. Wow. FCS Tarleton State just beat Army. And I guess Wake Forest just beat Kennesaw State, which, you know, they probably should be beating Kennesaw State. All right. Oh, what a play. Yeah. Amari McNeil. Yeah. Double eights. That is good foosball right there. Slicing and dicing. You ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. 3rd and 3, I think. That's what you like to see, man. Oh, 3rd and 4, my fault. Haynes King is the, well, I wouldn't say only Haynes King, but there's just so much action that they're getting, man. They run like the same 3 plays 8 different ways. He has 115 yards. Oh, sorry. He has 83 rushing yards, 115 passing yards? Does he have 150 passing yards? And it off. Dang. He can't, y'all, that's crazy. They hit him like with a 5-yard gain and he fell for like another 3. That's a 9-yard run. Yeah, defense doesn't look bad right now. They're just, I mean, these are real. This is a real grindy game or grindy drive. Another first down, 11 yards. They're chunking right now in the run game. Leaning right now. Yeah, they're just leaning right now. It's 1st and 10. They are knocking on the red zone. Colorado needs a big play, needs a big stop. And look who it is, but Haynes King, and that's a touchdown. Just like that. Now, again, what did we see last? We saw last drive. We saw Colorado. Yo, Haynes King looks like he's not having a fun time. I've never seen somebody besides Jalen Hurts less excited when he scored a touchdown. He's in pain right now. But easy touchdown. He's hurting right now. That's tough. But you can't freak out because it's only 7 points. The defense looked good. I mean, decent, but they just like I kind of talked about. They have to have a response to Haynes King. Someone needs to be on Haynes King every play. At this point, like I'm looking at Jaheim Otis right now, who's like leaning on people. Somebody needs to just go hit Haynes King every play. It doesn't matter if he has the ball or not. It needs to be every single play. Go hit Haynes King. That's the only thing that needs to happen. Because they're not playing it like an option team. They're playing it like they're playing Georgia Tech like a regular team, which is, they're doing a good job. But the only person who's consistently killing them is Haynes King. No, not necessarily QB spy because I mean 75-yard drive. Like these are all long, methodical drives, dog. And as they're showing in the game, man, those 3 turnovers and not getting those points. DJ says, can we all agree at the point that the experimental run game needs to be put the ball downfield quick and score? Well, they don't even know if they can get the ball down quick and score. All right, what does Colorado do? 1st and 10. I think they're going to come out, hopefully, and run it. They are not. They're going to throw it. Nice throw. Draylon Miller. 1st down. Not bad. And that'll be the quarter. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Hey DJ. Every single time I say, I don't know, y'all be right. So maybe y'all just right. Maybe I should just shut up. DJ said get the ball down, and what they did, they got the ball down there, didn't they? I was muted, I think. But yeah, every time I say something DJ right, the chat right, I'm wrong. DJ, I just don't. I think where I'm disagreeing with you is you keep saying experiment. I don't know what you mean by experiment. I don't think they're experimenting. They just need to run the ball. There's nothing experimental about running the football. That's why I'm confused. Yeah, the defensive ends do need to. They need to get there. They can't keep penetrating because every time they penetrate, they just run around you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the same play. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with running the ball. It's the same play, but they give you eye candy, and that's where I really forgot who said it, but I'm very happy you pointed that out. The thing that is killing, again, I don't think Colorado is doing bad. The problem is they're going against a running quarterback. Whenever you do that, you have to change your defensive principles. You're just going to have to. Because there's going to be times where if you're a linebacker and you're reading your keys, you're reading your pulling guard, you're reading through your guard, all that stuff, they're going to set you up so Haynes King, everything is flowing this way, and Haynes King's just going to go this way. He's a big son of a bitch. So you either going to have to meet him back there or trying to get him with a big full head of steam. So they're going to have to they need to, anytime it's run and you got an H back in there, hey, get ready, get on that quarterback. But then if it's not, y'all see what happens when he tries to pass the ball. When he really tries to set up and pass, it's going to be Sac City, man. Yeah. It's a tough spot, man. Nobody on D is where they're supposed to be. Havoc, I wouldn't say that nobody is where they're supposed to be. I just think, again, Georgia Tech is running the ball so effectively that when they do a play like that, where it's all that was just quarterback counter, but they they pulled guards left, they pulled tackles left, they do all of that just so he can run on the other side, get everybody to flow on one way. So, you know what I'm saying? They need to kind of give up the regular rules of the defense and just say, again, somebody needs to smack them. Experiment, meaning every drive is a run or run screen run in no matriculation of the ball vertical. You got to punch the secondary in the face. They're not even trying. I get what you're saying. So maybe that you explained yourself. So I get that. But a balance, and I think that's fair. A balance, yeah. We do need to run, and like I said, they need to throw the ball and just make it simple for them, right? Maybe it's not screens, like your point. I don't think the screens haven't been looking good, so go away from the screens. But just simple curls, just get them some drags, give them some slants. You know what I'm saying? 1st and 10. Here we go. looks like he's having a problem hearing too. Second down. I think 2nd and 8. I think they still haven't put the thing on. Is it 2nd and 8 or not? I don't know. Yeah, 2nd and 8. Okay. Hey, there you go. Easy first down. Hakeem Williams, former Florida State guy. Hey, Sincere Brown blocking. I like it. That's a good block, and that's a first down. Yeah. Yeah, Quantel, yeah, you're right. I hope everything's good there. They're shifting out 1st and 10. Would love to see some running again here, but, you never know. Double pass. Oh. Dang, they try to get a little tricky. Oh, they were covered up anyway. Okay. Good job, Joseph Williams. I don't know how he got that. The fact that wasn't a loss was crazy. Yeah. Okay, DJ, that was some experimental stuff. Hey, that was, yeah. You need to stop that immediately. Uh oh. Oh yeah. Quentin Gibson, baby. True freshman, baby. Yeah, Raymond said, yeah, that's experimented. Quentin Gibson, the true freshman with a nice, okay, they're going to call it 7 yards. 3rd and 3, though. This is 4th down territory, like the announcers are saying. Yeah, I think they just need to run the ball twice. But let's see. Nice. First down. Okay. Hey, man. Maybe I should shut up. Because, man, the throwing of the ball has been where it is. And I'm not shutting up because remember what I said? I said, hey, I like the routes out of the backfield and I like making it easy. And what does he do? Pretty easy right there. That's a smooth little, you know what I mean? It's not a flat route, but he gets out into the flat. Basically, it was really more like an out route. Good ball. And Taylor is a beautiful. He's just another receiver. His hands are very soft right now. He's catching everything. And you got a Georgia Tech player coming out. All right, first down. Colorado moving the ball. Now you need that 7, man. You need that 7. I don't think the quarterback is that bad, but I still want to see Juju this season. Yeah, him being such a, highly touted guy, it makes sense. Oh. Yeah. Okay, Pat. Pat Shurmur is getting in his bag. Y'all need to do more of that. Yeah. This looks like an offense right now. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me find out Pat Shurmur wanna call some plays that help his quarterback. Yeah, Alpine shot. Yeah, Alpine out there. Yeah. 2nd and 2. This is a long 2. They're going to hand it off again, and they get a yard. And here you go, 3rd and short. Hey, Micah just wants it. Michael what said, what's it called? Yeah, oh. Oh, I didn't like that. Wait, I think the line's wrong. That might be a first down because the line is wrong. They might have to bring the chain out. They're calling it for. Okay. I think you just give it to Michael Welch, to be honest with you. Oh, I think he got the first down. I think he got it. That was good on the second effort. Wow, that was really good. Wow. First down. That was. Hey. You got to do what you got to do. Now, you want to hike this ball so they don't review it, please. Oh. And they called it. That's what they need. They needed that. They needed that flag, man. Oh. No defensive pass interference. Oh, okay. He got hit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Dang. Wait. Are they reviewing it? Okay, they're reviewing it. Oh. Yeah. It looked like a bad pass. He definitely got hit in the hand or hit somewhere. If he got hit in the, I guess they said if they hit the ball, it's a, what's it called? No pass interference. But he got hit in the hand. That's pass interference. Sorry, I'll be watching these commercials. I'm so I completely zoned out. All right, 2nd and 10, ball on the Georgia Tech 22. You need a touchdown here because here's the thing: Georgia Tech knows how to absolutely grind down some clock. Now, do I think that Colorado can't get a stop? No, I'm confident that they can get a stop. It's hard though if Georgia Tech goes into basically true clock mode, you know what I mean? And just starts running and doesn't even give them an opportunity to really get takeaways, right? So, got to make sure that is something, what's it called? Something that's thought about, you feel me? If tipped, it is not a PI. You have 6'5", 6'2" on the outside. What are we doing? DJ, I got to be honest with you. You've been right, man. I would love to argue with you, but I don't think I got room to. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this commercial is awful. It's 10:45. Oh my God. Yikes. Yeah, the play calling has definitely been suspect. It's definitely been suspect. Yo, this is the longest commercial break ever. Yo, what are they doing? Are they analyzing it? What are they doing? Yeah, man. These it's heavy, dog. This is. Oh yeah. Joseph Williams can go crazy at jump ball. Yeah, I hate that the first touch that Joseph Williams get is for a double pass. What are we doing? Oh, okay. All right, 2nd and 10. Oof. Not bad. Let's keep getting oh, they gave him the first down. I think. Yeah, they gave him the first down. First down. Here we go. 1st and 10 on the 12. Oh my. Oh, he was wide open, man. Oh my God. Second and 10. That's tough. There we go. 3rd and 4. You can get, you're in 4th down territory. You got to remember, the good thing here is that you can get a first down. Oh, it's 3rd and 5. I thought it was 3rd and 4. Oh, Right there. Oh. Oh, oh. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Okay. Yeah, that's a touchdown. He was like sliding in like sideways, dog. Yeah. That is tight. That's tight. A lot of hey, y'all remember when I talked about defense getting rest? This is like the second play that's been reviewed. That defense is breathing, getting its time. So even if this isn't a touchdown, I mean, they're on the. Hey, man. Good work, Colorado. 8 minutes left. Yo, this is hey. Wow. 8 minutes left. Well, I'm about to say it's tied up, but let's let them kick the field goal. But from what we can see right now, man, this has been a Colorado game. What I mean by that is, he blocked and it went in. Oh, wow. That is crazy. That's awesome. Okay, so he did block it. It went in. We are tied 20-20, 8 minutes left. The Colorado defense just got a bunch of rest. They reviewed a bunch of plays. They got to breathe. Shout out to Caden Salter for running this touchdown in. Hey, this offense has responded. The defense is looking good. This is not 2023 Colorado. No matter what, y'all gonna have to respect Colorado. I'm sorry, but they could not do anything else in this game. You're telling me a team that a lot of people are saying is one of the better teams in the ACC, they're probably not gonna see another physical team as Georgia Tech this year, right? Maybe one or two more teams as physical and demanding, specifically in the run game as Georgia Tech. And you're telling me that they're holding their water right now? Now, 3 turnover situation, yada, yada, yada. But it's the first game. In the first game, just like they're having snap problems and whatever problems, hey, offense is having capitalization problems. That last drive was everybody flowing. Now there were some bad throws, there were some bad days, okay, but other than that, offensive line was leaning. The play calling, wow, Pat Shurmur. I talked about earlier in the stream. I don't know what part is getting recorded and what's not, but I talked earlier in the stream about, hey, let's make it easier on them, huh? How about let's make it easy on Caden Salter? And I promise you, in this second half, all of the throws have been in the flat. Hakeem Williams in the flat, Taylor in the flat, Zach Atkins in the flat. And that's a beautiful thing. Let's not try to make Caden Salter Shiloh Sanders. He's not, okay? Can he push the ball down the field? Clearly, with that beautiful ball to Marion Miller. But I think the simpler you make this game, the more you can take it away from Georgia Tech. Because Georgia Tech can't, if Colorado comes out high-flying offense, Georgia Tech cannot keep up. They've shown you they need a long, methodical drive, right, to do that. Now, what I'll say, pros and cons coming into this with 8 minutes left, theoretically, you could have an 8-minute drive. Like, Georgia Tech is one of the rare teams that can have a legitimate 8-minute drive and run this clock down, right? But I will say, realistically, if it's a long drive, it's going to be a 5-6 minute drive, right? So even 5-6 minute drive, right? You're still left with 2 minutes. This is if worst case scenario they score a touchdown. You should have enough time to try to matriculate the ball down there. Hopefully, if not tie it, I hope not tie, man. I don't, as much as I love Colorado and that's what I was trying to say. That's why this is a Colorado game, because it's been entertaining, man. It's tied up heading into the fourth. No matter what year, Colorado's going to have some entertaining football. But no, man, I'm excited about this. I think this can go a lot of ways. You have to respect both Georgia Tech and respect Colorado. Some YouTuber said that Georgia Tech was going to come in and humble Colorado. Right now, it looks like two pretty good teams squaring off right now. So we're back in action. Fourth quarter. That was crazy though. The blocked that still went in. All right. So 8 minutes left. Oh, no. Is Auburn losing to Baylor? Oh, no, that's Auburn. All right, here we go. This is a great, great finish. Oh, no. Well, that's not a great way to start, though. That's not a great way to start. Not great. Not a great first play there. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. But again, a lot of time. If maybe the offense is going to have to bail out the team for once in this game. Haynes King again. Good work. Only a yard. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, man, you hold them to a field goal here. You know what I'm saying? Just get them off the field. Look, if Georgia Tech's playing fast, it's a bad thing, right? Because that means it will give us or give Georgia or Colorado more time. Hopefully to score. They come down and score again. All right, 2nd and 9. I've been noticing the defensive ends are so wide, and that's I think is adding to some of those lanes opening up. They're basically walking up a defensive line, but that defensive end is just lined up so wide that a lot of I think timeout. Oh, okay, timeout. That was weird. Both teams burning timeouts before we get to the nitty gritty. There is now 6:50 left on the clock. The fact GT is running the same plays is funny. No outside container DB can't tackle for ish. So it was a good play. It shortened the drive time. What's it called? The defense has no outside contain. Man coverage again. Yeah, and it's funny because I think that what's it called? I think that one of the pros of the last year's Colorado team was the defensive backs, right? Obviously with Travis Hunter and whatnot. All right, these commercials are dog terrible. Absolutely awful. All right, how we feeling? How we feeling right now, huh? How we feeling? DJ's been on top of it. Ike says, bro, that was a pick. We read that play so well. Ivy Bet says, I think they're doing some elements of a wide 9 technique. Yeah, they are. Yeah, very, very wide. And it's working in some guards. And you know, I think Georgia Tech is kind of forcing them to be in those wide splits by continuing to put tight ends out there. So I think smart on their end. So it's interesting because they're lining up wide. They're not having a problem with the edges, though. I mean, sorry. They're not having real problems running inside. They're having a problem with the edges, even though they're lined up wide. So I think it's interesting to look at. DJ says, had Livingston call man. Zone. Lack of the ball discipline is jarring. Yeah. I think the ends are not standing that leans and they're falling for fake instead of staying home. Interesting. Noah Barkley says it's Coach Prime's first year with a new quarterback, so he has to build the team to a new style. Unlike, and that's what I was saying earlier, and I think I said that a few times throughout the stream. But it's a lot of new for Colorado, a lot of figuring out, and I think you're figuring out your own team doing this. It's got to be a little bit a little positive there. Oh. Whoa, yeah, there you go. That's what you like to see right there. 3rd and 8, I think. I would like to see that first defensive back get there and tackle, but the fact that they're swarming to the ball is important. You know what I mean? You want to see a lot of defensive players coming 3rd and 8. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Shiloh. Is somebody talking about Shiloh? Uh-oh. What just happened? Oh, the center. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Illegal snap. So he snapped. So wow. 3rd and 8 turns a lot nastier now. The center is the biggest. Hey, the bad snaps. Hey, you saw Haynes King. Haynes King said, Haynes King said, 3rd and 13. It's a little different now. Yo, oh my God, what is Colorado coming out in? They did it again. Oh no, Georgia Tech. This crowd's about to get real loud. 5:52 left. 3rd and 18. Yo, Colorado just needs to step back. Just stand on the first down marker. Just stand. I want the safeties standing on the first down markers. Yeah, they're playing. It looks like they're playing cover 4. Oh my God, he was open. Dog, he was open, though. He was wide open. That is bad, but it's good because 4th down. Who cares, right? Woo. Oh, wow. Wow, that was a 1st down. Wow. 5 minutes left, Caden Salter. Oh, I thought they were about to call kick interference. Oh, my God. This game's becoming a game now, huh? Hey. Get the ball back. And here, what I talk about? Hey, arrested Colorado defense. Now there is 5 minutes left. Life comes at you quick. Some terrible back-to-back false starts. They did leave a tight end wide open, but it don't matter. 4th and 18 punt is away. Caden Salter is going to have the ball in his hand. 2020, Georgia Tech and Colorado, 5 minutes left. This is big. This is huge. Got to go grab some points now. Let's see what they can get done here. Let's see what happened. Yeah, but here's the thing. Colorado deserves a bailout. Their defense, because I feel like their defense has been playing so much good football. Easy. Nice. Get you some space. It's like 2nd and 3-ish. I like that. Second and 2, my fault. Good. Hey, great play call. Great play call. And now you can come out and just run the next two plays. And that's where you set yourself up nicely for it. Nice. Joseph Williams. First down. Great work. The Tulsa transfer. Hey, Caden Salter's feeling nice right now. He's pitching and catching right now. This looks like a completely different Caden Salter than the beginning of this game. It's looking a little different right now. I would like to say, hey, go ahead and run the ball again. And I like that was an RPO last play too. I like that a lot. Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. Dang. Good idea, but do I believe in Salter over Juju? No, but I do believe that it's better to let Julian Lewis, take some time. You know what I'm saying? Don't force him. And the offense changes so much more. Oh, there you go. I think it's gonna be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. It's not a spot you want to be here, but the time is dwindling down. You need this 3rd and 6 here. This is tough, 3rd and 6. Yeah, I don't know why Omarion Miller's on the field. I have no idea. Taylor out the backfield has been big. 10 seconds left on the play clock. I keep saying play clock. I don't even know if that's right. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. Okay, they're throwing. They're seeing. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, they are not connected. That is tough. They got to give the ball away with 3 minutes left. Oh, man. Defense is going to, they got to come up big. Dang. Dang, you hate to see it like that, man. They may have done it. That might have all they need to do. But we'll have to see though. Because again, the defense has been playing good. I don't think this is like the end, because I mean, we just saw last drive what they did. So, but man, if you don't come away respecting this Colorado team, I gotta be honest with you. And I know Colorado fans don't want to hear this. Even if y'all lose this game, like, I mean, y'all went this close with a team that Oh, he is not. He is running weird. He's running weird, huh? I mean, it's the last 3 minutes at this point, so you got to do what you got to do. 2nd and 5. And the clock is running even though we ran out of bounds. I'm confused. Oh, no. Oh, what happened? What just happened? Silverback says, we need a quarterback switch. Is this y'all's first year watching football without Shador? Yo, it takes a second for a quarterback who is throwing to new receivers to get into it. And Georgia Tech lost a timeout because of that. Oh, hey. Okay. A little bit of rest for the defense. I don't know what's wrong with the guard. Okay. Yeah, he is overthrowing though. He is overthrowing. I'm not saying Caden is perfect, but you can't just say you can't throw him away because there's a reason Caden won and Julian Lewis didn't beat him out. You feel me? All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Dang. Third about a yard. Final 2 minutes. Yeah, I feel like that's another thing. Caden Salter is not a big. He could throw the ball, but just like y'all saw in the first half or the first drive, he needs to get some touches. He needs to run the ball. He needs to allow everybody else to run again, right? You know what I'm saying? So understand that what he did best at Liberty was be an all-purpose runner of the football, right? Accruing all-purpose yards, running and throwing. So if Colorado doesn't want to embrace him and let him do that, which it seems like they have been letting him do it, but that needs to be like Georgia. Georgia Tech is gonna call a quarterback run 7 plays. If they run 10 plays, 7 of them gonna be quarterback runs. Now I'm not saying it needs to be like that, right? Because to DJ's point, you got great wide receivers, you have great tools to use, but you're kind of at this. The wide receivers are built for what Julian Lewis does great, but Caden Salter needs to kind of take care of running the ball to the best of his ability. But I will agree, it hasn't been the best day for him though. His game is running, yep. But hey, this is a good game, man. This is, again, if you're a Colorado fan, I don't know how you come away. You come away with this feeling, even if it is, again, still a lot of football to play. But the way people were talking about Colorado coming into this, just saying. And this is Colorado who doesn't know who their starting quarterback is, not sure who their starting running back is, their wide receiver rotation, the safeties have been rotating. They don't even know who their real ones are. This is a new team together, and they're looking decent. They're looking like a good team that's beating a team that, like Matt Be Nice went, or Be Great. What's his name? Matt Be Great, Matt Be Nice, who took Georgia to 8 overtimes last year. You feel me? So it's a lot possible. Yeah, he does. Hey, I'm not gonna be nice to Caden Salter. He definitely needs to make those decisions though. But you don't bench somebody for a freshman because of some. Those are scramble drills, right? He's not missing. He did miss a few. Even in that bad throw, he got his hand hit, right? So a lot of those overthrown balls were him getting out of the pocket, running around, maneuvering a little bit. So I gotta give him some grace. Worst case, this SEC veteran quarterback, 30-year-old, pulls a miracle. Prime about to give them hell. And here's the thing. I want y'all to know it's only a moral victory because if y'all lose, it's still not great. It's still not good. But you take this loss knowing that this is a good team. It's an out of conference loss, which is most important. Y'all need to be focused on winning the Big 12 title. That's it. Y'all win the Big 12 title, you can punch a ticket to the college football playoff. And the way that the Big 12 I think is going to shape out, I think it's going to be similar to last year where teams are just cannibalizing themselves. So I think if you stay alive long enough in the Big 12, you'll be all right. Third and 2. Another first down. Yeah, the game's not over, man. The game's not over. I don't need to be talking about like the game's over because the game's not over. But, man, they just keep running. Haynes King. Haynes King is not having a good day. Yeah, the misdirection there. They're dialing up. And I told y'all this in the Georgia Tech prediction game. Yo, Georgia Tech is going to do a lot of post snap movement and get you out of your space, out of your element, or at least try to. About 4 yards. Jamal Haynes. Again, and oh, I thought they called another timeout. 4 yards isn't great, but again, you still keep seeing that. Oh yeah, Haynes King is that. It sucks that he's such an Iron Man. It's a minute left. I don't think it's gonna. They ran the same play. Oh wow. They ran the same play, man. That is tough, man. $19 carries, 156 yards. A minute left. No, he got more than 100 yards, dog. Yeah, I mean, this sucks, but you still got a minute left. I mean, I don't know why y'all hanging y'all heads. It's still a minute left. And again, like I said, if y'all lose like this, I mean, it's not that bad. I gotta be honest with you. It's not a conference game. Y'all didn't get embarrassed. Haynes King has 156 yards. He just kind of squeezed through there. That's tough, man. $156 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Colorado does have 2 timeouts. I don't want this to go into overtime. I gotta be honest with you. I want to go to sleep. But, gotta do what you gotta do. God, these kickers. I mean, I know they're mile high, so. Hey, they can still. It ain't the game ain't over. Let's see it now. They do have to throw the ball. All right. Minute 7, Colorado down 7. The This is where the big boys become the real deal big boys. 1st and 10. They're going to go flag out the backfield. Not great. They lose yards. Open it up. And the clock is running 57, 56. This does not look great. It's not looking great. Here you go. 2nd and 12. Underneath, Hakeem Williams. Close to the first down. Short by a yard. They got to go quick. There's 30 seconds left. He's not calling a timeout. He wants to go. I think he's going to run and try to get this first down. There's not a lot of time left. Run. Just run, Salter. Just run. Just run. Oh, wow. Wow, he took so much. Oh, my God. The clock stops when you get a first down. Can somebody tell him that? They just burned like almost a minute. Oh, it's 18 seconds left, dog. They're on the... Oh, that was terrible clock management. They still have to... Oh, wow. They're only rushing 3. They're throwing... Okay. He just threw a prayer up. Yeah, I think this is, in fact, the game. Caden Salter just threw it up there. He could have actually had... He could have had Draylon Miller. Wow. That's tough. 8 seconds left. Now I'm not gonna predict nothing, but this is it. This is gonna be the final play. I'm almost sure. I mean, it's gonna be final play regulation regardless. Oh, never mind. Let me shut up. 3 seconds. Dang. The game is over. Georgia Tech 27, Colorado 20. And as somebody who's you know what I'm saying, I'm a Prime fan. Y'all know that. Y'all know what's good. I'm a big Prime fan. Can I just say, not bad. I mean, you lose at home, which is bad. 3 turnovers, that's bad, right? There's a lot of bad in that game. And you lose only by 7 points to some people's. Let me just see. Georgia Tech. You're going to see it live. ACC championship odds. You lost to a team. 350, 850. I need the thing. ACC 25 conference championship odds, right? It's going to have Miami up there. You're going to have, what's it called? Wait, where is that? Pittsburgh. Anybody want to hear about Pittsburgh? I want to see Virginia Tech, Blue Devils, North Carolina, Florida State, Georgia Tech at plus 1,600, Louisville at plus 5, plus 280, plus 240. So one of the top-ranked ACC teams, just going off of what people think, right? Again, you can't make excuses for that. You need to capitalize on a lot of things for Colorado. But you also get to see what's it called? You also get to see a lot of positive from Colorado, man. You get to see that running game wasn't too bad, man. You got to saw that Amarion Miller might be that guy. Hakeem Williams gave you some value, gave you some time, and this was a real deal Georgia Tech offense that I told y'all was going to keep running between those tackles. You saw a lot of mixing in and mixing out on the defensive line, on the defensive tackle. Hey, I besides that, can we talk about, because we recorded, we watched it live, that last drive, dog, have they practiced that? Has Colorado practiced when there is under 2 minutes left what to do? Because it went from a minute and something to like 17 seconds in 2 plays. Caden Salter didn't know that the clock stops in the final 2 minutes on the first down. Hey, as a Division I quarterback, you got to know that stuff. And Deion Sanders, 2 timeouts you had in your pocket. You knew this was your final drive. The biggest thing that I harped on Deion Sanders, and y'all can call me a Deion Sanders glazer, I said the clock management is absolutely horrendous. That comes back and bites you in the butt. But I gotta be honest with you, man. You want to be, I mean, you know what I mean? And a lot of people want, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people said they want Caden Salter. That's the last thing I'll talk about. A lot of people are saying Caden Salter's got to go. He didn't miss a lot of passes. He didn't look the great. He did take a second to settle in. But my God, give the guy some time. Some new guys, new flavors. I don't know. Somebody said that Colorado was going to be humbled. I don't think they were humbled. I got to be honest with you. They looked a little sloppy. They looked like a team playing their first game in the college football. So good times, man. Hey, and last thing I'm going to tell y'all, something that's going to stay consistent no matter what. Y'all going to watch them Colorado games, man. Y'all gonna watch them Colorado games, man. It could be 2023, it can be 2024. They can lose by 50, they can lose by a touchdown. Man, oh man, y'all gonna watch them Colorado games, and I told you they're gonna be entertaining every single time. So go ahead, make sure next time you see Coach Prime, I want you to go up there. I want you to give him a big hug. I want you to get all up in there. I want you first, while you're deep in that hug with Coach Prime, I want you to say, God bless you. Thanks for recovering from what you recovered from. God bless your soul and your family. And then I want you to hug even deeper, even tighter. And I want you to say, for 3 motherfucking years. Huh? 3 years, the most entertaining football every single time. I mean, it's week 1. I'm sweating, I'm yelling, I'm having a good time. I don't know if Colorado's going to win 18 games this year or not another one, but every single game will have you up until, what time is it? 11:28. I need to go to sleep. Y'all be phenomenal. End the stream, end all of it. I don't care. End it.